Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. We're back. We're back in epic fashion. For those of you tuning in after the fact, I had this very dramatic entrance where things happen and we make noises and we make sounds. And then when a certain cue hits, I hit this button right here, and it shows it shows the cockpit of the plane, which is usually not where we start. And it's supposed to show my shining and lovely face here, and none of that actually happened. Mo Faye, good to see you, man. Hello from, I don't know where RSA is. Hello from Boston, though. Harry Sim, good to see you. If you're in Australia, happy Saturday to you. Captain Obvious, good to see you. D-Love 206, happy Friday. So yeah, none of that happened that was supposed to. That's all right, though. So we're back. Last Friday was the last Friday I will miss until September 21st. So we have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have at least 5 more weekends in a row before we don't miss anything. So we'll have to make the most of it. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for sticking around. Those who didn't drop the subscriptions and all that stuff. It's been a hell of a week, that's for sure. Mortified 666, happy Saturday. GTA Boss, good to see you. Patu Fra, welcome aboard. The plane is very dirty. It's okay. Yeah. So. Let's see here. What happened? The last 2 weeks of life. Well, we did some No Man's Sky stuff a week and a half ago. A week ago. So if you missed that, there's a VOD for that out there somewhere on Twitch. I'll probably put it on YouTube one of these days. And then last weekend, I went to the Drum Corps International World Championships. You may be saying, Ty, what is the Drum Corps International World Championships? Well, I'm going to show you that. It's where 12 of the best drum corps in the world get together and perform and compete. And it's really awesome, and I go there every year and have a good time. So that is this right here. Never mind my buddy in the way. So, oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Show me the good picture where Jordan's not in the way. There we go. So we watch these people compete. There's like 1,200 kids out here or more. Actually, there's probably more like 1,500 people. And I say kids, I mean young adults, teenagers and whatnot that are competing. And then it's awesome. Like, it's just such a good time. So I want to tell a little story. While I was there, because this is kind of cool. While I was there during the intermission, I went to the restroom as one does during an intermission, and the compression on those struts is pretty high. It seems. That's okay. And as I'm walking out of the restroom, somebody looks at me and says, "Ty," and I look at this person. I'm like, "Hi." I just got done taking a leak. What's up? And he says, "Do you have a Twitch channel?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Okay. And then like the light bulb goes off in my head, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. So that's how he knows who I am." I'm like, "I'll stand outside. You do your thing, and we'll chat for a few minutes." So I met Colin. Colin was actually marching for the Academy, one of the drum and bugle corps, not performing that night, but they performed the night before for the end of their season, and turns out was sitting like one section behind me. So like 26,000 people at this venue, and somebody manages to recognize me. I'm going to say that's the first time that has ever happened in public like that. Like, obviously, I go to FlyJSim Expo, I go to like Oshkosh and stuff, and I kind of expect it to happen there. I was totally shocked to be recognized by anybody at that event right there. So that was pretty cool. So Colin, if you're watching, man, you still got to send me that email, by the way. Thanks for staying high, man. That was a really cool thing. So it was fun. It was good. The event itself was pretty good. Had a chance to see my family, had a chance to see some friends, hang out with people, and just in general had a good time. And then we came back, and on Monday night, a little game called World of Warcraft had a major expansion release. So when I've had time to, been playing some of the World of Warcrafts all week. I have a level 117 Goblin Rogue that I'm hoping to get 120 by next week. And so here we are, man. We're here. We made it back. So I have a new microphone I'm working with. I picked up a Shure SM58 because I wanted to try something different. The microphone, this thing's good. Like, I really like this ATR microphone, but it was getting a little pitchy on the highs, and it was picking up a lot of echoes and whatnot, and it was also popping a lot. Like, if I got really excited, it would just pop, and that's bad. So I did some research, and I'm a cheap ass, so I'm trying to find, good deals. I'm trying to find, because, I mean, what I should have done was bought a Shure SM7B, but I ain't gonna spend $400 on a microphone. At least not right now. So I picked this thing up. I got it today. I got it set up today. I'm actually pretty happy with how it sounds, man. Like this thing, they literally have run this thing over with a bus before. Not this one specifically, but they've run this microphone over with they've run a bus over it, and they've had no problem. And it continues to work. So I'm pretty happy with it, man. It seems like it's okay. So we're gonna mess around with this tonight. There might be some tweaking and all that stuff to do tonight. And we'll kind of see what happens there, but we'll go from there. Iowa Scotsman, good to see you, man. Serby, welcome aboard. Sensual ASMR hype. We're going to go fly some airplanes. Yeah. I can scratch this thing and it doesn't do anything. That's good, right? Captain Obvious, good to see you. Aero Simulations, welcome aboard. Atreides NL, good to see you. Anybody else I've missed here? Let's say hello. Claus24 says, love DCI. Oh, it was a good time, man. It was such a good... There were some good shows, too. Anybody else I missed? We got Disgruntled Daughter earlier. I'm assuming that's Disgruntled Sailor's daughter, so I met her and Disgruntled Sailor at Oshkosh. We had a chance to chat for, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours. It was a good time. I'm glad to see you here. How you doing? Happy Friday. Harry Sim, good to see you. Patufra, I think I said hello to you, but hello again. And we get them all. Dan of Vermont, good to see you. OG Blue Pill, welcome aboard. Fury Spitfire, happy Friday. Apache X2, happy Friday. It's good to see you guys. Tristan M, sorry, good to see you. That's her. Okay, good to see you. Hello. We had a good time. So yeah, we're here. We're back. I'm super excited. So is Rusty Rudders. And yeah, we're going to go through some subscriptions, talk to some people, say thank you, and then we'll get started with some airplanes. So what do you say? Navarine here. Hey, I popped it. There we go. I got really excited and popped. That took a lot. Like, if I talk like that on it, I'm going to lose my voice. Navarine, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Mr. Navarine or Mrs. I don't know. Navarine. We're not going to assume genders because apparently that's offensive. Cheers to you. I appreciate it. J10GB, Justin, here for 20 months. I met Justin at Oshkosh. We had a good time. Cheers to you, buddy. Thank you very much. Justin's got some good beer selections for me, too, when I was out in Wisconsin. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Rying87 here for 19 months. Oh, by the way, J10GB was the first 20-month subscription. I just want to point that out. We got a few of those, I see. Rying87's here for 19 months. Rying, I thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. Ernie the Cat here for 20 months. Ernie, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, Ernie. I do appreciate it. Joe Manzensky here for 7 months. Joe, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, man. The Daedalus, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Here for 15 months. Thank you very much, Mr. Daedalus. Always good to see you here. We're flying planes tonight. Yeah, right? Eventually, it's not going to be a monologue. Eventually, we'll actually, do some stuff. Good to see you, Brown Bag Coat. How you doing, Chris? We got to get a beer at some point, man, before my baby shows up. Flyboy F117 here for 16 months. Flyboy, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, my friend. I do appreciate it. Tom Flies 14 here for 4 months. Thank you very much, Tom Flies. I do appreciate your support as well. Iowa Scotsman's here for 20 months. We got another 20 month. Iowa Scotsman, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Brown Bag Code also here for 20 months. He says, oh, yeah, I keep missing it. I didn't read the announcements. Iowa Scotsman says, happy 20. Brown Bag Code's here for 20 months. He says, I guess I missed announcing this, but 20. Nah, I think it would have just hit, man. Cheers, man. Thank you very much, Chris. I do appreciate your continued support. Apache X2's here for 17 months. He says, and we did it again. Yes, we did, sir. Cheers to you. Here's to another month. Captain Chevy Rules 727's here for 20 months. He says, help, I'm stuck on a plane because Newark sucks. I can't help you there, man. You chose your career, okay? You knew what you were getting yourself into. I'm just going to point that out there. Chevy, thank you very much for 20 months, man. Pit 2992 or 2992, that's a good one. Pit 2992, thank you very much. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, man. I do appreciate it. Rudyism's here for 19 months. Cheers to you, man. Always a pleasure to say hi to the catstrator. Always a pleasure to say hi to the Rudyism. Good to see you, man. Space Dandy 2299, thank you very much for the bits, man. Was wondering which you could choose between the 727 in honor of the update or the Dash 8, the plane Craftsman stole. We're not going to talk about that. If I had to choose in real life, I don't know. I think I'd probably take the Dash 8, man, because it's a pretty cool plane. In the sim, man, obviously in the sim, you got to go with the 727. Spade Daddy, thank you very much for the bits, man. This year all not found, thank you very much for the tier 3 subscription, and thank you very much for 14 months of support. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it, man. We still got to get down. I still got to get down there. We got to, like, all of you guys down in, like, the south of Boston, we have to get together and just go to Trillium one of these days. Jabbers, thanks for the host, buddy. Go Navy 22, thanks for the bits, man. Flying with you as FedEx 5954. Sweet. We'll look forward to it. Cheers, buddy. Dracklin here for 3 months. We're gonna. Sorry, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Draclin here for 3 months. Happy to be here for 3 months, Ty, and always enjoy your streams. I always enjoy having you, Mr. Draclin. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Bucky OG, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Legacy 2039, happy Friday. Corn Addict, happy Friday. Some super serious simulation with minimal fun. None. No whatsoever. No fun. Jabbers, thanks very much for 2 months, sir. It has been 2. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Max, thank you very much for the bits, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it, Max. Max and I are going on an adventure this weekend. We're flying. Max and I are flying to Dallas on Sunday and flying commercially back, so that should be interesting. And we were going to do a bunch of flying tomorrow, too, but the weather sucks, so here we are. Crazy Diamonds here for 20 months says, you got a long ways to go, Jabbers. Crazy, thank you very much for 20 months, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers to you, buddy. Irvin727, good to see you. This plane with failures enabled just hammers me with the engine generators anytime I go from APU. Oh, yeah, we're going to turn the failures off, probably. Do. Maintenance system's already off. Good. I don't like running with failures because I don't know these planes well enough to be able to do them with failures. All right. I think we're here. I think we made it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 727 version 3 by FlyJSim. I didn't get on the beta for this. I talked to Jack about it, and it turns out there was, number one, there was a misunderstanding, so that's totally fine. And number two, I told Jack, I'm like, I honestly don't have time to test for you, so it kind of works out in the end. So they got me a copy of this thing a couple weeks ago, or I guess last week, right before it came out. Obviously, I wasn't able to stream it last weekend because I was not in town. However, we're streaming it today. And I want to tell you, this plane, I know every time we fly this thing, I tell the same story. So, you know, it's going to be broken record time. David Zekop here for Sunday because I missed his. I'm a monster. I missed your hello. I'm sorry, sir. Please don't leave. Devastator, good to see you, man. My supervisor informs me there is nice wheat. My supervisor informs me there is a nice weed field. Okay. I don't know where that would be. It's not here, though. Patrick88876, good to see you. So this plane always has a very special place in my heart. I genuinely mean this. So, and I tell this story every time we fly the plane. This was the first airplane in X-Plane that I think that I really flew. Like, when I started flying an X-Plane, this plane was really had just come out, and it hadn't been out very long. And that was the time when, you know, when Twitch was new, not a lot of guys were doing it, and you had Frugal that was doing some stuff. Frugal was doing Twitch. That tells you how long ago it was. You know, Matt Davies was getting like 30 to 40 people watching him. You know, it was the early days of Twitch. And this airplane, I started flying it. I learned it pretty well. Like I knew it very well. You know, little bragging here. As dinner tries to come back up. And as I flew it more, I eventually found myself on PilotEdge. And this was the early days of PilotEdge. And so here I am flying this exceptionally complex airplane on PilotEdge, and that it really was like the catalyst for the channel sort of getting noticed initially. You know, I got some early recognition from Frugal, which there was then followed by, you know, stuff from Matt Davies and Squirrel, and then sort of, you know, everything sort of goes from there. But like this was the airplane that I was flying when my channel started going from like 5 people to, you know, 15 people, and then to 30 people, and then kind of up from there. So, you know, I really like, I genuinely look at this plane, and it is, you know, it is a large part of my early success doing this whole, you know, with you guys being here, you know, not to brag or anything, but like it's a, you know, it kind of gets me choked up a little bit sometimes when I come back to this thing. Now, that being said, the last time I flew this airplane, I don't know that well, let's go check. How long has it been since Ty flew the 727? I don't know. I don't even know if I've flown this thing in X-Plane 11. And there's a reason for, you know, drawing this out. Retard. By the way, YouTube's new Creator Studio replacement is a pile of crap. Is real bad. So we're going to hit the Classic Studio button. Video Manager. 727. show me. So the last time I flew this thing was October 14th, 2016, almost 2 years ago. So I put the big disclaimer on there because I haven't touched this plane at all in 2 years. So it'll be an adventure tonight. We're all going to have an adventure tonight, trust me. Starting with the damn webcam not working. Lumberhacks, good to see you, man. Grau Adler, good to see you. Drew, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you as well, online. Ready to go. Pick a 5-string, welcome aboard. Hope you guys are doing well. Jay Krause, John, thank you very much for 20 months of support. I do appreciate it, man. This You're All Not Found, thank you for the bits. Here we go again. I appreciate it to both you guys. Cirrus Max, thank you for the bits, man. He says, don't start a battle, you can't fight a war. And This You're All Not Found, thank you again. He says, what? I do appreciate it, guys. When you guys fight, I guess I win. Cheers, dude. I do appreciate it. How many times can I say I do appreciate it? We're going to make a drinking game out of that one of these days. K-Buff Aviator, good to see you. He says, that was the first stream I caught. Oh, the nostalgia. Nice, dude. Ailerons Neutral, good to see you. I can't find a new thing in the... Yeah, well, I can find the button that says, take me back to the old one. That'll work for now. So, yeah, so it's been 2 years, and this will be an interesting night. So here's the plan. We're going to fly this thing slant whiskey again tonight because, I mean, why not? Like, we kind of have to. And the 2 flights I have planned after much discussion and consideration are these. We're going to take off out of Burbank. We're going to fly the Van Nuys 3 departure. We're going to fly that over to Flagstaff. I chose Flagstaff because it's kind of a different flight. You know, we don't go to Flagstaff that often. I've been to Vegas 1,000 times. We've been to Phoenix a bunch of times. We've been to kind of all these airports, and I wanted something in this area right here to drop the plane because it's about an hour-long flight for us to do. We'll do the turn in Flagstaff, then we'll make our way up here. We're actually hoping to get some weather down here too, but I won't hold my breath on that. And then make my way up to Aspen tonight. We're going to put this sucker down in Aspen. And 3408 gusting 20, that's going to be interesting. And we're flying the whole thing slant whiskey because, of course, you have to with this airplane. So that's the flight plan tonight. If you are on PilotEdge, I mean, you know what to do. Oh, man. Cirrus and This You'll Not Found, thank you very much for the bits, man. I do appreciate it, guys. Cheers to both of you. Truly. You guys are awesome. I don't have words to say. Except thanks. So, AP 1776, did you see the 27 do a barrel roll? I didn't. Dr. Gonzo KS, good to see you, man. VDU Blue, VDub Love, there we go. VDub Love, welcome aboard. Anyone get the PPL recently, and how did you do on VORs? I got my PPL a year ago, and I didn't have to do much with VORs, but I'm working on my instrument rating right now, and I've done a lot of that. I've done a lot of VOR stuff with that. Tigers 1904, good to see you, man. We'll get the fighter jets to escort. They won't let you do it on PilotEdge, but that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? So yeah, FlyJSim 727 version 3. Space Dandy, thanks for the bits, man. When Max and This Your All fight, Cat is the winner. Cheers to all 3 of you guys. I do appreciate it. Yeah, a little too soon on that one, Serby plays. Dogo DR, good to see you. 727 version 3 by FlyJSim. I missed this plane. We're starting this thing completely cold and dark, so we will see. We will see what happens here. So, as the stream was getting going and the intro music was playing, I'm going through here like frantically trying to get all my assignments, all my buttons set up for my views. So I think I got them all here. I think we're okay. We'll kind of see. We'll kind of see what happens. I have no expectations. So yeah, we'll pop back here. So we're gonna start with the engineers panel. And I think we just need to start with the APU. So we'll go APU to start. Oh, you know what? We turn the battery on first. Yeah, we need to actually have power to the airplane. So, okay, let's just refamiliarize. I'm going to familiarize myself with where everything is at. So the battery, the electrics are all up here. Pressurization looks to be in this. Oxygen is here. Bleeds are all over here. Pressurization is down in this panel right here. The fuel system is over here because it says fuel system. We've got fuel and oil. We got oil temp, oil pressures, oil quantities here. Some panel lights and all that. We got fuel heat. We got our hydraulics down here. And that looks to be about it. Okay, so we're going to go back to this panel, go to the upside, go to battery on. Oh, yeah. Ah, that's a good one. And Don't leave the bus tie there. And then we'll turn the APU on. 1, 2, 3. Get some flicker in there. APU is coming online. Okay. So we'll give that just a second here to fire itself up. Mock Craig, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Kramer H, welcome aboard. Mr. Finkel, happy Friday. Mr. Finkel, very much. Oh, thank you very much for the bits, man. The Swedish currency are falling, so I don't have many bits. It's all good, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers to you, buddy. Great start indeed. Okay, that's one good APU. So I think we have to do this. Nope. Nope. Oh, it's still coming out. Never mind. I actually don't know how to tell when the APU is completely on, to be honest. I'm sure we'll figure that out in a moment. That works. Yep, got it. There we go. Get sounds. Okay, so those are all tied to the engines. That makes sense. Central power is going to go to the APU, which it's on. The meter on the APU. APU is providing amperage. Everything looks fantastic for now. Oh, yeah, except we're going to open engine 2 APU bleeder open. We can close. Let's see, pack. Bring one of the packs on. Where is... Let's turn it... 1 and 3 bleeder can come off. We've got PSI. Pack should be coming online now. Yep, we'll see that pressure very slowly start to go down. Indicating, of course, that the bleed system or the packs are being energized. Gasper fan on. Cooling doors are open. Okay. So we should be good. The PSI is going to continue to come down a little bit here, but that should be fine. Eventually, it should stabilize itself. Eventually, it should stabilize itself. There we go, 18. I'm happy with that. Okay, so overhead panel looks, or, well, engineer's panel looks like it's good enough for now. We should turn one of these fuel pumps on. Maybe not. Yep. Okay, we'll leave one of the. We'll leave the aft pump on. I think that's good for the APU. I don't know. It's good enough for me. It's good there. Okay, over here to the overhead panel. Yeah. This is going to be all night long, guys. All night long. Okay, so left side panel, hydraulics, all that are good. That panel looks like it's fantastic. We're just going to cross-check each one of these, make sure they're fine. This panel looks like it's okay, except for you. Those are armed. Engine starts off. Good, 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 good. No smoking sign can come on. Seatbelt sign can stay off. We're flying FedEx, though, so, you know, seatbelt sign is not going to matter that much. That's good. Window heats can come on. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the window heats. Anti-ice system can stay off. Good. Good, 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 good. And the probe heat is off. Okay. Come down here to landing lights. Let's just turn on the navigation lights and the logo lights. And we're happy with that. Okay. As far as the forward panel goes, let's sit a little higher in the cockpit. What do you say? Pretend that we're tall today. Okay, so left to right here. Again, I haven't flown this plane in 2 years, so we're just kind of learning. We're relearning where everything else is at. Just familiarizing ourselves with things. So this is good. This is good. This is good. Engine instruments are where I expect them to be. Reversers operating. Nope, reversers are now closed. So we found something. These will stay on until the engines are on. That is down. Everything else is good there. And then down here to the lower console, nothing much to worry about here. Our autopilot system, what is this? That's probably rudder trim. Nope, that's turn. That's rate of turn. Okay, so we'll leave that. That's good. Autopilot's disengaged. There's a heading select button. There's an alt select button mode there. That's our nav selector. All three of our 2 radios and our ADFs. And I'm happy with all that. Okay. I wanted to check. See, transponders overhead. And altitude select. Oh, here's the altitude select right here. Okay. All right, nav GPS. We're going to be in nav mode, obviously. Okay, I think we're okay. I think I know where everything's at now. We'll find out in a little bit. Mick Howell, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Chili Willies, happy Friday, buddy. How you doing, Will? Glide Path, good to see you. Anybody else we missed here? Zeke, 586, good to see you. I think we get them all for now. All right, let's get this. Let's get actually we gotta get people and fuel loaded in here. So cargo and fuel, and then we get going. So we're gonna do main cargo random, and cargo down below random. Looks good to me. Okay, 16.8 Mach. Boop. Actually, we're gonna load some fuel in here too. We'll call it 1,000 nautical. Yeah, we'll just leave whatever fuel it's got for us. 1,000 nautical miles trip distance is fine. We can drop a little bit of gas. Let's do, I don't know, 700. 700 gives us enough. Optimum altitude's 35,000. We're going to 33, so that's okay. That's people and gas. So what other menu options do we have here? We got our V speeds, which we'll come back to those. Weight and balance. We've got options for configurations. Clock local. Copilot callouts are good. Yokes are good. Yep, that's good. That's good. We want some dirty windows. Show me the dirty windows, please. I suspect sounds and all that stuff we'll need to mess around with in a little bit. TCAS is good. GPU air cart's fine. Maintenance system is turned off, and a checklist. We could do a checklist. Well, we did all that. Yep. Okay. Yep. Hey, look, we did the whole checklist. Hey, we did it, Reddit. All right. I know how to fly the plane. 732. No, this is 727. Bug guts on the windshield. Check. The new microphone is it doesn't get me quite the same effect when I like get right out on top of it. Okay. How are you guys doing over here? Great. All right, so let's call clearance up. We'll get our clearance first, and then we will look into, let's see here. We'll look at the departure and all that. I'm flying one of the most difficult departures on the network because, you know, because it's actually Max's idea. All right, clearance delivery is 18-0. 18-0. Right there. All right, dollars a dozen. Is this thing going to work? Do the radios work? Are we transmitting on the right radio? That's good. That's good. I'll turn that one off. I don't need COM 2 working. All right, let's check PilotEdge preferences. I'm not hearing anybody, so that's worrying. We'll just give a radio call here. So we're going to be FedEx 717. We're going to be IFR to Flagstaff. And we are expecting the Van Nuys for departure. Let me get that on my 4 flight here. Not. Oh, you know what? I don't have. Hang on. It's trying. It's trying. It's trying. I hear somebody keying up. Vigilante, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Here for the second time. Always had to. Good to have you here for the second time. What? The following TCP ports might be blocked.
Burbank clearance, off 3, radio check.
All right, there we goes.
Okay, someone was calling for range clearance for a radio check, but I did not catch the call sign.
It's Ops 3, radio check.
Ops 3, 555.
Roger.
Thanks, Max. I don't know. We'll see what we get here. Harmer, good to see you, man. I didn't get 4-flight working yet either, so give me just a moment. He sounds like crap.
Last aircraft calling, there's a lot of, I guess, aircraft noise, airplane noise, and I'm not able to hear you.
A lot of airplane noise. I like that.
Understand you.
That's the technical phraseology. Almost there. This one should work. There we go. Hashtag technology. All right, departure. Van Nuys 3 to Palmdale. Okay. Okay, so Van Nuys 3 Palmdale transition, then S filed. That's what we're expecting. We're gonna go to 33,000 feet, and we're good. Okay. Burbank clearance. Good evening. FedEx 717 IFR to Flagstaff.
FedEx 717, Burbank clearance. There's no flight plan on file. Did you file one?
Oh, I thought I did, but I'll try again. Oops. Pretty sure I filed a flight plan. Okay, flag, 33,000 feet. Okay. Oh no, maybe I didn't actually file. TJ8 FLG. Let's try that again. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I'm an idiot. Holy crap. Don't even worry about it. I see what I screwed up. Oh, man. I know I got some subs to get through. We'll get them in a second. Van Nuys 3, Palmdale. J6. Needles, J8, Flagstaff. Good.
John Wayne Tower, 62 Alpha Bravo, taxi west ramp.
All right, we should be good now. Half Shell Hero, thanks very much for 2 months of support, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Mr. Farney, welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club. Care of Mr. Sirius Max, Max and Ben. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers to you. And McHowlett 12, thank you for 7 months of support. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Medic Dan, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? All right. Burbank clearance, FedEx 717, IFR, Flagstaff. This time for real. For real.
FedEx 717.
Stealth Bob, good to see you.
Airport, Van Nuys 3 departure. Palmdale transition is filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 33010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.2. Next squawk 5436.
Go to the Flagstaff Airport, Van Nuys 3, Palmdale transition as filed. 4,000 on departure. Flight level 330 within 10. Departure 134.2, squawk 5436. FedEx 717.
Retard.
FedEx 717, read back direct, expect runway 15.
Wilco 717, thanks. Cole Freeman 95, thanks for 9 months, man. Getting my solo check scheduled for this week. Awesome, dude. Hopefully you get to fly, man. The weather's not looking great. I'm assuming like pattern solo work kind of stuff. When are you going to be flying? Because I'm going to be up at some point this week. Where is the standard learning to fly by Floyd? Not a complete immersive sim experience without the classic catstrator tune. I know, right? We'll get there, man. Oh, what's in the glass tonight? My homemade wine. Okay. I'm done with that gag. We'll come back to those later. I'm having my homemade wine tonight. Okay, so
Burbank clearance, FedEx 5954, clearance Flagstaff.
we need to brief the Van Nuys 3 departure out of Burbank, not Van Nuys. So Burbank.
FedEx 5954, Burbank clearance cleared to loss, Flagstaff Airport.
Okay. This one's a bit of a doozy. Okay, Van Nuys 3 departure out of Burbank Airport off of runway 15. 15 is the one going towards the south, if I think. 15, yep. 15 is going all the way over there. Okay, this says, on departure, fly heading 213. Climb right, start heading 213 to 4,000 feet. Radar vectors, the Van Nuys VOR DME then as filed, or via the transition as filed. For the Palmdale transition, yeah, we're going to go back to graphical part for that. Okay, so if we have to fly this from Van Nuys, which you almost certainly will not have to. Van Nuys is right there. So we're going to fly the Van Nuys 255 radial to 4 DME, intersecting the 323 radial off of Los Angeles. That's going to get us a Piho. Oh, that guy. We're then going to take that until we hit the 24 DME off of Los Angeles or the 046 radial off of the Ventura VOR. That's going to be Twine. Right there. We're going to fly that then until we reach the 038 radial, or 038 course to 218 radial inbound to Palmdale. That's going to be identified by Lange. So those are the VORs and whatnot that we have to care about on this one. Realistically, here's what's going to happen. We're going to take off. She's going to vector us up to the north, and she's eventually going to give us direct Palmdale. Like, I almost guarantee you that that's what's going to happen, because that's generally what happens when we fly this out of here in a jet. But we are prepared to fly the whole thing should we have to. So what we need to do, we need to have the we need to have the Van Nuys VOR tuned in here. So we're going to do 113.1 and nav 1, 13.1. Right there. And then we're going to tune in to the Los Angeles VOR. That's 113. Ooh, I don't have that. There you go. That's going to be 113.6. So that's the second one that we care about. Then we're going to tune into the Ventura VOR, 108.2. We'll do that over here in nav 2, 108.2. And then we're going to get ready for the Palmdale VOR. So Palmdale's 114.5. So I'm just tuning these in so I have them ready to go. And what I'm actually going to do is 13.1 here. And then 13.6 up here. So what this does for me is it lets me go left to right. Van Nuys, Los Angeles, Ventura, and then Palmdale. And then we go from there. So once we cross Palmdale, we're going to fly... Pull our high chart up here. We're going to fly on J8, or J6, sorry. Taking J6 to the Hector VOR. From Hector, then we're going to go to Needles, and we're going to go from there. So we'll worry about that once the time comes. All right, so that's our departure. That's that. Good. put that away. So the initial heading is 213. So we'll start with the autopilot here. Heading of 213 initially. Heading is set down here. 213 is about right there. The first course that we care about is 323 off of Los Angeles. So 323. No, that's 333. 23 is right there. Okay, I've got 7 DME off of Los Angeles. That's good. Or sorry, off of Van Nuys. That's good. Oh no, it's 255. Sorry, 255 off of Van Nuys. Which there's no way we're going to actually fly that radio, but we'll have that there just in case. And then we'll go to Los Angeles. So this is the DME to Van Nuys. That's probably Ventura. That's fine. So that's good. All right, initial altitude we're cleared to is 4,000 feet. That's fantastic there. So heading and course are set up. Altitude is now set up. We go to the overhead panel. We will set our transponder, which is down here. 5436. It's like riding a bike, man. 5436. And we'll go to TARA. So that's fantastic. And okay, so that's set. Autopilot, we'll worry about that. Ready to go there. Okay. I think we're ready to start, right? Requesting emergency takeoff. Yeah, not for us today. KC Flyer, good to see you, man. Oxbox, welcome aboard. All right, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to step away really quickly, and I'll be back in just a moment. I have to use the potty before we get going. So I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy these dulcet sounds of the 727 from the outside. Uh-huh. All right. I used to use airplane noise to fall asleep, but then I realized it has the effect when I'm actually working too. Says the flight attendant. I like it, Keokin. I like it. Okay, so we need to request our pushback. We're going to push onto... We're going to push onto Charlie, it looks like. All right, so ground's going to be 23.9er. 23.9. And then tower after that. Tower's 18.7. Good there, good there, good there. Okay. Do we need to push on it? Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, we definitely need to push. Yep.
Retard.
Serious Max, thanks for gifting the sub to Dogs 3447. Dogs 3447. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to both you guys. Do appreciate it. Get you some more emotes there. Think we got everybody so far? Good. Burbank ground. FedEx 717s down at the FedEx cargo ramp. We like to push on to Charlie.
FedEx 717, Burbank ground, push on Charlie, approved, tell west.
Push Charlie, 717. Thank you.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Hey! That guy. We know you want this thing. Oh, let's you know what? Let's yeah, let's just do this. All right. Hopefully that'll work. I should have had him come in first.
Captain, your toe's coming.
I should have had him come in first, but you know, I'm not that smart. Okay, so that gives us a few minutes to figure this all out. We want all the fuel pumps on. All the boost pumps turning on. Yeah. The APU bleed is on. 1 and 3 engine bleeds are off. That's good. Or I should say the center engine is good. That's fantastic. We're going to 33,000 feet. We're going to be landing at, I don't know, what is the elevation of Flagstaff? Pretty high up there, I think. 7,000 feet.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
That's right. Give me a linkage. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're looking for lights here. Those are fantastic. That's good. That's all good. Hydraulics can stay where they're at. Just turn all the hydraulics on. I think the plane needs the hydraulics to push anyway, or better pushback. I don't know that for certain though. Medic Dan 757, thank you very much for 5 months of support, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers to you, buddy. Is that an X-Plane fourth wall break?
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
All right, there goes the park brake. Let's turn off our packs.
Light them up.
2. See that PSI come up. Okay. Last check on the back panel. Sanity check. Everything looks good there. Let's go to the overhead panel. We'll turn on the beacon light. And we'll start engine number 2. Maybe. Ah, the M2's coming up. I still got it. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's one good engine. Actually, make sure that light's out. When that light is out, you got an engine. So we can come back here. We can go center generator. Move the essential power to Gen 1. Or Gen 2, sorry. We can turn galley power on too at this point, right? Yeah, okay. That's all good. And we'll start engine number 1. Might have to turn the outside sounds down a little bit.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake. And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
All right. That's good. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait for that light to go out. Good.
FedEx 5954, sorry, we crashed. Do you want us to get our clearance again?
He crashed. And finally, turn that off. Engine number 3.
FedEx 5954, you know, your clearance is still good. You can go ahead
And
and
two's
call
coming up.
ground when you're ready for taxi.
Retard.
And we're disconnected.
Retard.
Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
See? On the right? I don't see it. Oh, there he goes. Okay, here comes the third engine. Euphoric Rager, thanks for 18 months, man. Happy anniversary, sir. Have a fun weekend. I'll do my best, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it. My anniversary was last month. Unless you're talking about our Twitch anniversary, in which case... Artisan Simulation, good to see you, man. 8 months. I gotcha. Okay. That's 3 good engines. Let's go pitot heat on. And we'll go taxi light on. Runway turn-off light on. Wing light can come on. That's good. Over to the back panel. We'll close that last one there. So we are completely on. Completely on engine power now. Okay. So we'll turn off the APU. And hopefully nothing dies. Go to flight mode. Last thing we'll do, we'll grab the weather and we'll get out of here. The Burbank weather currently is 1808 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, 29 Celsius, altimeter 2999er. 2999er. And we'll do 2999er over here. And 2999er down here. There we go. All right. Do a flight control check. Actually, we'll do. I forgot to do V speeds and all that. We can take off flaps 20, I guess. Actually, we may want to out of here because we're going to be a little heavy. Actually, we'll do flaps 15. That's fine. V1 128, V rotate 128, V2 140. Climb out speed is going to be then 155 knots, thereabouts. Let's do 250 bug, which we've got. Flaps to 15. 2, 5, 10, 15. Right? Yeah. Oh, no, that's 20. There is no 10. Okay. My wing view is a little messed up. That's going to cause problems. It's actually outside the airplane. So we may want to... I'm going to turn these exterior sounds down right now. Sorry about that, guys.
Push on a Charlie, FedEx 59 north.
FedEx 5954, push on Charlie is approved, tell west.
Okay.
And new squawk code for you will be 6015.
Okay, that's good. We'll do flight controls. Right rudder's good. Left rudder's good. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back.
Southwest 10 Burbank
Full
ground,
forward.
runway 15, taxi via Alpha, cross runway
Trim
8
set.
at Alpha.
Alpha will cross runway 8 to 15, southwest runway.
Burbank ground, FedEx 717, south side of the field with the weather for taxi.
FedEx 717, runway 15, taxi via Charlie, Charlie 6 Bravo, cross runway 8 at Charlie 6.
15 Charlie, Charlie 6 Bravo, cross runway 8 at Charlie 6, FedEx 717. Let's go flying. Well, let's go taxiing. Oh, hang on. Slight change. User profile, save as new profile, 727. Yep. Throttle. And none. And throttle. Because we can't use a split throttle on here. Because we just can't. There we go. Now all 3 engines will work. So if you have a split throttle and you're trying to fly this thing and you don't set it like I just did, you're going to find yourself Oh, there he is. Oh, he's doing Southwest taxi, isn't he? You're going to find yourself only running 2 of your engines and not the 3rd. And that's a problem in a 3-engine airplane, as you might expect. There's Charlie 6. Let's go strobe on. Okay, we're clear off to the right. And we're clear off to the left.
Retard.
The new radio stuff is pretty cool, yeah.
Retard.
This You're Not Found, thanks for gifting a sub to Mr. Lumberhacks. Lumberhacks, welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much. Cheers to both you guys. Do appreciate it. Dang Driver, welcome aboard. Says awaits the tail strike. Only if we're lucky. It's happened before. Leighton 23, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Artisan Simulation, we look forward to having you here, man. All right.
FedEx City Name for, we got the weather taxi.
FedEx 5954. You said you do need the weather?
We
Let's
have the weather,
get
FedEx City
the weather transferred over too while we're at it.
FedEx 5954, thank you. Runway 15, taxi via Charlie.
I didn't have
Charlie
FS
6
Global
Bravo,
running.
Cross runway 8 at Charlie 6.
Try to find the right spot here with the mic.
Bravo across 8 at Charlie 6, FedEx City 954.
Open engine cover. It's cool. We won't talk about that. Oh boy. It has been a long time. Put a pitch up there. And we'll go heading mode. All right. We're not going to be under a Bravo. At least we shouldn't be, so that's good. Either way, we're only going to go to 200 knots. We'll do the initial climb out at 200 knots because there's really no reason to go
Burbank
faster than that.
Southwest 108 is ready to go at 15.
Southwest 108, Burbank Tower, wind 1708, runway 15, clip and takeoff.
Takeoff 15, Southwest 108.
Suit. Piper the Hog, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I didn't open the 1 and 3, did I? We'll fix the bleeds here in a second. I knew there was something I was missing. Yeah, there's some stuff we missed on the engineers panel.
For 48427 Canyon Ground, runway 21, taxi via Papa Bravo.
Runway 21 via Papa Bravo, 48427.
All right, so we open 1 and 2, or 1 and 3. We'll close the inside, and then we'll turn the packs on. We'll go ahead and close them cooling doors. Is he gone already? I guess so. Man's in a hurry. I think he disconnected already. I think Ben had to leave, so he probably disconnected right there. All right. Whoops. We'll come back to that. Towers 18.7. And departures 134.2. Burbank Tower, FedEx 717, holding short 15.
FedEx 717, Burbank Tower, runway 15. Line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 15, FedEx 717.
FedEx 717, runway 15 clear for takeoff. That's departing traffic. Looks like he's no longer on the network, so.
Clear for takeoff 15. I think he had to go. 717.
FedEx 5954, not behind
Lights.
7215.
Camera.
FedEx 5954.
Action.
Burbank Tower,
Set.
runway 15. Correction. Hold short, runway 15.
Set.
Hold short one
All right.
side.
Let's see what happens. Let's make a miracle.
Canyon Tower, November 4847 is short up to 14 East BA for departure.
4847 Canyon Tower, right downwind departure, east roof runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Right downwind departure is approved and clear for takeoff runway 21, November 4847.
Power set.
80 knots.
Check.
B1. Rotate.
Okay, right turn 213.
Helicopter 452 X-ray, interspin ground. Are you looking for immediate departure or runway departure?
That was the helicopter calling at Burbank at the Sky 5, and we're looking for immediate from Millionaire.
Okay, bring our flaps in. And the nose down a touch. Oh, it's a flight director, isn't it? Okay.
FedEx 717, contact circuit departure.
SoCal departure, 717. We'll see it.
FedEx 5954, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Okay, bring the power back. Keep it right around 200 to 250 knots. SoCal departure, FedEx 717, 4000.
FedEx 717, SoCal departure, radar contact, turn right heading 340, climb maintain 5000.
340, 5000, FedEx 717. 340, 5000. And we need to go pitch hold.
FedEx 717, turn right direct to slap, climb and maintain 3000.
Unable to slap slant whiskey, 717.
FedEx 717, roger, fly heading 350, expect vectors to join the radio.
350, expect vectors to run the radio. It's FedEx 717. I don't know which radio, but it's cool.
516 on the mark, roger.
Retard, retard, retard.
Can you say again the altitude for FedEx 717?
FedEx 717, climb and maintain 13,000.
I maintain 1313,000, FedEx 717. Okay, let's go throttles forward. We'll get ourselves up to 250 knots now. He was going to put me slap, so it's going to be Palmdale probably, so 114.5 we'll get tuned in here. 14.5. Get that ready to go. Let's get our power up to 92%. Okay, that's climb power. Speed's coming up. As soon as the speed gets close to 250, we'll go to IAS mode. There it is right there. IAS hold, so it should hold 250. A nice easy climb. There it goes. Okay, after takeoff, let's get the inboard lights out. We don't need those anymore. Get you off. You can go to disarm. Okay, gear up, lights are out, flaps are in, indicated. Speed brake, auto brake are all set. And there's no gas in those tanks, so that's totally fine.
FedEx 5954.
We are pressurizing, that's good.
FedEx 5954, SoCal departure radar contact, climb maintain 5000.
Okay, so we're going to expect to fly 038 next. .038 will get us into Palmdale. Up we go.
FedEx 717, turn right heading 030, one able to clear direct to Palmdale.
030 direct Palmdale, FedEx 717. Okay,
FedEx 5954, turn
0.
right heading 330.
Once we're turned in, we'll get ourselves established at Palmdale.
FedEx 5954, expect vectors direct Palmdale.
Expect the vectors to Palmdale, FedEx 5954.
Okay, there's 10,000 feet. So let's go pitch hold.
FedEx 717, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
2527, FedEx 717.
FedEx 5954, continue right turn heading 350.
Right turn 350, FedEx 5954.
2527. Let's get ourselves direct. That looks like direct to me. Let's go nav to nav loc. Alt cell on. Los Angeles Center, FedEx 717, 12,200, climbing 13,000. Should be 240 here.
FedEx 717, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, climb maintain level 230.
Climb maintain level 230, FedEx 717. 23,000. We'll just have the plane accelerate here for a little bit. We'll go to IAS hold. And then we'll arm alt cell one more time. There we go, arm that. Put you on nav loc. Plane should command a climb. It's not, though.
That's 108, SoCal, departure radar contact, climb maintain 5000.
Oh, IS hold, here we go. There we going up. All right. Okay, alt cell, VOR loc mode.
5,000.
Everything's doing what it should be doing. Looking good. Disgruntled Sailor, thank you very much for 13 months of support. This is happy 13 months for me and Disgruntled Donner. Cheers to both you guys. I do appreciate it. And Big Greg 7813, thank you very much for the tier 2 subscription and 16 months of support. Cheers to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it. So we've got... Why is that going... Oh, it's going down. Okay. Oh my God. I thought that was going up. And I'm like, that shouldn't be going up. That one should be going down. Okay. So let's do a little four-flight action here. First of all, let's turn off the glide advisor because I don't need that. We're flying to Palmdale. After Palmdale is going to be J6. J6 is going to be 067. All right, 067 for J6. Once we get to it. Next frequency is Hector, or next I should say VOR is Hector. Hector's, excuse me, 12.7.
Retard.
12.7. There we go. 18,000. Liner 2.
So that's 108.
Liner 2.
Rave, rejoin the departure, climb Houston.
Niner 2. Okay. This shirt I found. Thanks for gifting us up to Flying Jackal. Jack, happy Friday, man. Hope you're doing well. Thanks to both you guys. Cheers. No, and Civ, welcome aboard. 5 miles to go. Bring the lights off now. Oh, that's on. We should have turned the outboard off and left the inboard on. That would have been the proper way to do it. That wing view, unfortunately, does not work. So how loud the engine noise is back there. Poker 2012 Chew, thank you very much for the bits. Looks like a great day for flying. Yeah, it's a great day in SoCal, not so much where I'm at. Cheers to you, man. Thanks very much, Poker.
So that's 108, just confirm you are. Turn right, turn to Ray.
Coast Pilot, welcome aboard. Okay, so let's go to heading mode.
108, roger. Fly heading 030, one able direct Ray.
And then it's going to be 067. So let's make the turn to 067. 067's about right there. And we'll turn this to 067. Now that we've completely flown past it. Turn back into that. This is an 80-mile leg. So we'll make our changeover point at 40 nautical miles. So I'm going to put in 12.7. I'll put Hector and Nav 2.
X717, looks like you overshot.
Reach on.
We're rejoining now, 717.
Gotcha. FedEx 717, contact LA Los Angeles Center 133.55.
133.55, FedEx 717.
FedEx 5954, contact LA Center 125.27. Yeah.
Okay, put ourselves on a nice intercept course, get back on course there. I way overshot that. I'll send you center FedEx 717, flight level 223, climbing flight level 230.
FedEx 717, Los Angeles Center, climbing tape level 330.
Climbing tape flight level 330, FedEx 717. Okay, so 33,000. Let's give that a bump right now. Let's go back to
5954, Los Angeles Center, climbing
nav
tape
mode.
level 330. Good afternoon. Southwest 108, contact the Los
Okay,
Angeles
sit rep. Haven't breathed since we left. Great. Haven't blinked since we left, I should say. Definitely breathed a few times. Okay, so we're back on course. We're doing 40. So, okay, so I was doing 12.7 there. So as this number goes up, this is how far we are from Palmdale, where we just left. This is how far we are from Hector, where we're going. So when those two numbers are equal, we're going to switch frequencies. Easy enough.
Roger.
Okay, up we go. 1,300 feet per minute, because this plane does not climb. It goes real fast. It don't climb very fast, though. Probably give it a little bit more gas here. We've got RPMs to work with, and we've got temp to work with as well. So let's try 94. See if that keeps our temps where we need them. Key is we don't want to cook the engines. A little bit high, but that's okay. That little bit there got us an extra like 300 feet per minute, though. Okay, Dang Driver. Dang Driver, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, man. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers. Oh, I won't do that on my IFR check ride. I won't be trying to entertain you guys. Okay, so our Mach is coming up here.
Sky 5, say your type aircraft.
We're going to climb at what, like Mach 7.5, 7.6? And then we can accelerate quite quickly once we get to altitude. This thing will do like Mach 0.9.
Reach on.
Yep.
Reach on.
And Sky 5, say your position.
Steve PHL, thanks for 17 months, man. Strip my gears and call me shiftless. Time does fly, and so does Ty. Steve, I like that, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. I almost made it down to Philly tomorrow. That ain't gonna happen.
56, 36, 56.
Here's my overshoot. Whoop. Wasn't that bad. Definitely don't want to do that on a check ride, but yeah.
12 o'clock, 1.5 miles. Eastbound out to KSIM 1000.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, 330. Thanks, Bob. Up we go. Now, if I recall, this does not have a mock hold. Or does it? I don't think it does.
118.3.
Well, it does have mock hold. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it does have mock hold. That's good. We'll use that here in a second. Love my pets. Thank you very much for the donation. This is always a good time watching catstrator. Enjoy. Cheers. Cheers to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. Do we need a ride in Dallas? Nah, man. We're going to grab an Uber. We don't have a lot of we don't have a ton of time. Oh, love my wet pets. I'm not sure what that means. I know who that is though. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
Southwest 108, say speed.
Yeah, looking good here. Let's go to mock hold right now. So we'll just climb 0.7.
Southwest 108, say speed. That's 108, thank you, sir.
Why is it accelerating? How's that? That's a new one. What'd I do?
Sky 5, radar contact 4.5 miles to the northeast of the El Monte Airport.
That's really annoying.
Say your intention.
That's really annoying. I have no indications of anything going wrong. Oh, did we not pressurize? Pressurized, didn't we? Cabin altitude. Oh. Interesting.
Sky 5, roger. Sky 5 on
My packs are on. Oh, they're. Oh. What happened here?
And I'll have the transition for you shortly.
Interesting. Should I open these up? Is that going to help? It would seem that our pressurization is off. All right. Well, first of all, let's fly the plane.
FedEx 5954, contact Los Angeles Center 133.
I need to switch frequencies here. So let's go 48.
Negative. That was not for you. Southwest 108. Stay with me. FedEx 5954.
27.
Contact LA Center 133.55.
Okay. Why isn't the plane pressurizing? It's climbing. It needs to climb at a better rate, it seems.
LA Center, FedEx 59 Sports Flight 230.
FedEx 5954, Los Angeles
Cooling
Center.
doors, they need to be open?
Climb and maintain flight
I don't know, do they?
Climb and maintain flight 330. FedEx.
Are these supposed to be open? I can hear myself in the background on his thing. I closed them, but I'll open them back up. Oh, the packs. Oh, yeah, the packs are on fire right now. Ha! All right. Yeah, we lit the packs on fire because I closed the cooling doors. Well, we'll just give that a second here. We're still climbing. I'd like to be climbing in mock mode. But it keeps leveling off here, so let's go back to... Oh, IS hold. One crisis at a time.
Sky 5, maintain VFR 3500 well in the Ontario Charlie
It's going to
airspace.
get really annoying. Alt horn button. press it. I don't know where that's at. Is it overhead?
FedEx 5954, what's going to be your Mach number once you level off?
Green button to the packs.
So we haven't calculated that. We can go ahead and do that now.
FedEx 5954, if you would.
Auto pack trip armed. That didn't do it.
We'll let you know today.
We're still trying to cool these suckers down.
Southwest 108, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
Yeah. All right, we fixed it.
FedEx 5954.
By the pressurization panel. I know, I see the green button. I pushed the green button, nothing happened.
FedEx 5954, roger.
Auto pack trip.
0.8 or greater.
For spacing Mach 0.8 or greater, FedEx 5954.
All right, well, one problem at a time. Let's get this thing up to 33.
Southwest 108, 220 for 230.
Southwest 108, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Climbing tape level 350.
All right.
350, good afternoon, Southwest 108.
Would they cool fast if you turn them off? Maybe. I don't think they're even on right now. I think they actually tripped off. Like, they tripped off here, so we need to see if they're going to come down at all.
Southwest 108, what's going to be your Mach number once you level off at 350?
We are programmed today for Mach 7, 8 for Southwest 108.
Southwest 108, roger, resume normal speed.
All right, well, we'll get up there in a second. Engine bleed. Okay, well, we had that. Those were turned off to begin with. So I turned them back on, but we'll turn them off. And now we don't have that. The temps are still not coming down with the cooling doors open. I turned them on once things started going haywire. They were off to begin with, though. Packs are still off until you reset. Well, hit the reset button. And they're tripping back off because the temp's not coming down. We fixed the problem by turning the audio off, though. Right, Gorian, good to see you, man. Takes a while for the doors to really open. Well, they're open now. I know it takes a little while. You got to sit there and hold the button, but they're open. Like, they're indicating open. I mean, we can look.
FedEx 5954, clear direct to Needles.
I don't know. They're down here somewhere, right?
Direct Needles, FedEx 5954.
Southwest 108.
Is that right there? I have no idea. Okay. Alt select's good. Coming up on 32,000 feet.
Southwest 108, clear direct to Needles.
The horn cutoff is on the pressurization panel. Yeah? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Cool. Because we're in a fake airplane, I don't actually care if we're pressurized or not. But we are still climbing. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going the wrong way.
108 center.
Packs won't close. 1,000 to go.
Southwest 108, clear direct to Needles.
Direct Needles, Southwest 108.
Oh, crap. I'm off course. 076. I'll get back on course. Okay, after that's coming Needles. Needles is going to be 15.2. Thank you for the advice on finding the alt cut horn. I don't really care if I'm not pressurized. This is why I turned failures off, because then it just turns into a mess of, well, what do I do next? How do I fix the thing? Because I don't really care. Yeah, we donned our masks, so we're good. Deal with it. It's all right, Jack. We're flying cargo. Ain't no passengers in this plane. I'm a pilot. Flight Sim, good to see you, man. I'm doing very well. How are you, buddy? Happy Saturday to you. One pilot, 211 flight engineers in chat. Ain't it the truth? The temps aren't coming down. I think the packs are hosed. Like, I actually think the packs are just screwed and they're not going to come back down. Let's see. Yeah. We broke the plane.
FedEx 717, cross Needles, BOR, and maintain level 240.
Cross Needles at maintain flight level 240, FedEx 717. Okay, I need to get Needles in nav 2 here, 15.2. Not playing around. Okay, 77 miles, Needles. Okay, we gotta get to 240 at Needles. That's 9,000 feet down from where we're at right now. So 9,000 feet is gonna take us 36 miles? 30 miles? 30 miles. Is that right? Yeah, 30 miles. We'll call it 30. We'll call it 35 miles just for posterity's sake. So at 40 miles, at 40 DME, when this hits 40 nautical miles, we're going to start our way down to 240. Good. And off we go. It's a quick flight.
Sky 5, you're clear to the, you can enter the Class Charlie airspace, just maintain 3,500 or higher while in the Charlie.
Max power here. So this is Captain. This is literally all she's got.
Sky 5, roger.
We might get her closer to Mach 0.8, but I don't think we will. If we were flying higher, we would. Johnny, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Cheers to you. Happy Friday. Took 727 up and got carried away with work. Wasn't paying attention on my climb out. All 3 engines got on fire. Whoops. Yeah, I've done that before. The pets are suffocating. They're fine. Irvin 727, good to see you. Yeah, it's your fault for shipping your pet on my airline. Nerf fan for life, good to see you.
I'm sorry, who's that?
FedEx 59.
FedEx 5954, you can resume normal speed.
Normal speed, thanks, FedEx 59.
I love that I can hear myself. Is that Ben? Yeah. Hey, Ben, is the hair appointment done? Clocky 180, good to see you, man. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Meet up in Dallas. I don't have time, man. I'm sorry. We're literally in Dallas for like 3 hours. We have a very, very, very narrow window between the time that we get in and the time that we have to depart. So I apologize. I won't be able to meet anybody this time around. We'll see about doing something a bit more formal down the road. Yeah, we have basically enough time to get to the airport and then catch our flights and go home. Go Navy. That was FedEx 5954. Nice.
What
Okay.
are you going to be flying to Riverside again?
On Tuesday, when I was coming back to the airport, I turned on Addons on COM 2, swamped the ground. When I went to land, made my last call in the practice area, and I hear Warrior calling, "You're on ground." Ha! Been there, done that. It's not nearly as embarrassing as you think. Like, you think, man, that was a really dumb thing. And you're like, you know what? Actually, maybe that wasn't quite so bad.
Not the clearance, but the altitude to maintain while in Charlie. So I thought you understood.
How are we looking back here? Nah, there's a hose. I blew my packs are blown up. The packs are done.
No, never mind. I was going to say Southwest 108 was stuck, but we just left the stock.
So leave the cooling doors open. Good to know.
Yeah, okay, not a problem. Thanks for checking.
Where are you flying into Dallas? We're flying into one of the GA airports. I'm not sure which one. I don't want to give any more information than that because I respect the privacy of the people involved. Jay Dugan could see. I just heard myself singing in the back of that one. While on ramp at Oxnard, I had a NetJets flight climb out, switched to Cincy approach, stayed on Unicom for a while. I'm looking to be a Bill West Coast. Nah, I'm not Coast Pilot. I don't want to talk about that. Like that's the thing that happened, and it's like people are focusing on that for the wrong reasons, and I'm not really interested in having that conversation. You know, we'll talk about the Q400 down the road once the facts come out and once there's kind of some more information about it all. There's approaching red line there, so we'll bring the power back a touch.
Southwest 108, moderate chop coming through 320.
All right, there's 40 DME.
FedEx 717.
Probably. That wasn't 717, but okay. 257 and to needles 15.2. Get ourselves on the right VOR now. No, you're going to turn left. Left, I say, left.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Pitch hold. Pitch hold. Nose down, please. Oh, yeah, I need to put in 240. Pitch hold. Bring that nose down. We're going to shoot for about 2,000 feet per minute here. A little more on the nose down. We're going to go alt select. LA Center, FedEx 717 starting our descent out of 330.
FedEx 717, roger, thank you.
Figured I'd let him know because he's pretty busy right now. Dan of Vermont, thank you very much for 17 months. Still trying to decide if I should upgrade the plane from V2. This V3 looks good. I would do it, man. It's probably worth it. If you really like the 727, it's a worthwhile upgrade. Full disclosure, I have a review copy, you know, the usual stuff. But Dan, thank you very much for 17 months, man. Cheers to you.
Following to the airport.
Of course, Jack is going to tell you that you should get his plane.
Radio service terminate. Contact Riverside Tower. Have a good night.
Pretty much just pulled it. Where is that cut off? Where's the gear horn at? Nope. Oh, nope.
Southwest 108, cross Needles VOR and to maintain level 240.
I don't know where the gear cutoff is.
Southwest 108.
Right by the rudder trim. Okay. Oh yeah, horn cutoff. Pull. Thank you. It's usually by the gear handle, but not in this airplane. No, no, no. The 727, they hadn't quite figured out this whole, like... The 727 just hadn't figured things quite out yet. Put it that way. Why am I not in VOR loc mode? Look at these airways like 6 miles wide. You kind of need all 6 miles.
FedEx 717, contact Albuquerque Center, 128.45. Have a good night.
2845, FedEx 717. We'll see you later, man. Albuquerque Center, FedEx 717, flight level 271, descending flight level 240.
FedEx 717.
Hey, it's Peter.
Albuquerque Center.
Hello, Peter. It's good to see you.
Comms 3227 at
Okay, out at Needles, we're going to be 065.
Taxi via Gulf 7 Foxtrot, Gulf 8.
065 is right there. And we're tuning in after that to Flagstaff. Flagstaff is going to be 1385. $13.85. There we go. All right. I'm not sure what I've done to piss off the flight director, but clearly I've done something because it disagrees with what the autopilot's doing. Flow wasn't really a thing yet. Yeah, that's right. I mean, the sounds are what really make this for me. It was the same thing with the 737, the 732 update. Like, the sounds are awesome. Yeah, I got to talk about patches later, Jack. I was going to fly the passenger variant tonight, but the patcher kept throwing an error. So remind me this if you having a chat with me this evening. We should chat about that. Okay, there's 240. Let's push that power forward. There's crossing. Let's go heading mode. And we're going to go to, what, 065.
Okay, 09, cleared RNAV runway 4 approach.
065. Turn into it just a little bit right there. Get the power up to about 85%. Good. Let's go to nav loc. We're good. 140 nautical mile leg, changeover point. Doesn't exist. So it'll be 70 miles. So Flagstaff, 1385, tune in there. All right. Loading. All right, so we got 133 miles to go to Flagstaff. 8 DME from Needles, looking good. This has been a busy flight. Bunch of scenery and crap loading in. Kind of ruins the effect when that happens. Sir Packers, welcome aboard, man. Happy Friday from Boston. Good to see you. Cessna 9DS, is this game a Flight Sim 95? Looks like it had a huge upgrade. Close to it. Close, yeah. A couple years removed from that. What did Blake T ask? Someone have been trying to leave my Amazon Prime to get Twitch Prime, but I can only find how to start a free trial. Can't find how to leave my account. Yeah, try what Brown Bag Code said. Settings, connections. I'm not entirely sure. I've not done that for a while. I have N74. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well, for my first time flying this airplane in 2 years, I've only killed us once. We have almost completely depressurized the airplane. That's okay, though. I don't know. We'll just reset it when we get to Flagstaff. The TCAS. Oh, there's a TCAS here that'll work. I know that. As far as this one, I'm not really sure. I think the weather radar should still work. We might need that soon. Coming into some cloud cover. Look for visible moisture. Temperatures currently well above 0 Celsius. So we're not worried about icing. We're doing okay. Cruising along at 0.79er Mach. Nice and fast. We could push it a little harder if we really wanted to. Apparently the pack temp's a bug. Got it. He's in Japan with his wife. It's all right, man. I'm glad we can find some bugs.
.com 3227, contact departure.
Of course, the packs won't come back on, but that's okay. I think once they're hosed, they're hosed. Yes! I broke the airplane.
Com 3227, Phoenix Express, to contact climate maintain 16000, clear direct corridor intersection.
My wine shipment probably popped. There's a good chance of it, yeah. Don't ship anything valuable on an airplane that I'm flying. It's interesting that he brought me down to 24,000 feet so far out. Like, ideally, we wouldn't have started our descent for probably another 30 miles from here. All right, let's grab the weather.
Alice Kirk, either FedEx 5964, travel 240. Good evening. FedEx 954, good evening.
Let's go, Navy 22. Welcome aboard. Variable 3 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, 19 Celsius, to 3039er. So there's none of the weather has made it into Flagstaff. So I wasn't really expecting it to be there. I broke it on day 0, had a plane go tail heavy at the gate. If you do a power back and you hit the brakes, you can lose. You definitely can drop a tail on the ground, which is pretty awesome. Syncray, thanks for the host, by the way. I missed that a couple minutes ago. Let's see. I forgot to turn hydraulics on when I first got this airplane, so I kept like trying to taxi, but I didn't have any nose wheel steering, and I got super frustrated because I thought it was a problem with the airplane itself. Down
717 to snap out, discretion maintain 15,000, Flagstaff altimeter 3039er.
15,000 my discretion, 39 on the altimeter, 717. All right. So Flagstaff is 7,000 feet. Let's say we want to get down to 10 or so by the time we get to the VOR. That's 14,000 feet, 14 times 3, that's 45. So we'll say 50 miles. 50 miles from Flagstaff we'll start down. That's going to be that number right there. That's 15,000 feet. So when that gets to 50 or so, we'll start down. When those both get to 70, we'll make the change. We'll change over to the Flagstaff VOR for navigation. Because right now we're on needles. I got a new car back there. Well, good news. Your car is fine. Your car is not going to be affected by a little pressurization change. I don't think so. Actually, I don't know that for certain. What happens if you put a car into a vacuum? I don't know. How's the cockpit glass look? It looks good, man. Visually, the plane looks amazing. It sounds fantastic. I'm the wrong person to talk to about like visuals and all that stuff. It definitely looks better. Which, of course it does. There's a literal car in space. Yeah, but it's an electric car, man. It's a little different. And I guarantee you they went over that thing and they made it so like it obviously doesn't work anymore. And it probably, they probably took a lot of stuff out of there to make it work, to put it up there. Like, I doubt they sent the car up there with the batteries in, for example. But I don't know, maybe. Ask Mr. Musk. That's true. No refunds. Cat Air appreciates your continued business. Please give me a Prime sub. So we can destroy more items. No, it's good. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a busy weekend. Heading down to New York tomorrow, and then off to do some flying on Sunday with Max. Should be a good time. I don't know what I'm gonna do in New York, and if anybody's in New York, let me know. If anybody knows where I can find some good breweries in New York, let me know, because I'm gonna I think that's what I'm gonna try to do, is see if I can find a nice beer somewhere. I'm sure that I can find a nice beer somewhere, but like find a good beer. If you've had good beers, you know what I'm talking about. My wife is in a next problem. I know how to fix that one. My wife is in a class right now down in Cambridge, so I'm in bachelor mode. Okay, let's see. We're flying 247. Let's go 7. And then make the change here. Boop. There we go. So I'm in bachelor mode for the next week or so. I celebrated bachelor mode today by having hamburger helper for dinner. I haven't had that for a long time. If you haven't had hamburger helper recently, it's just as disappointing now as it was, whenever you last had it. It was still awesome. I was talking to somebody about it earlier, and we described hamburger helper as a bowl full of carbohydrates, sodium, and fat. And I think that sums it up pretty well. That being said, it was delicious. It was pretty good.
17 approach 133.57.
Was that me? I don't think that was me. I like 6 point. Okay. I'll look for 6 point. Cat 72. Nice. I'm not sure what that means. We'll go with it. Flying our Super 80 Tom. Good to see, man.
Tom 32727, Phoenix approach, Flagstaff altimeter 3039, respective visual approach 921.
Yeah, we're getting all the alerts in this evening, aren't we? Uh-huh. Stall warning won't be a problem. At least not yet. McShiggity Pilot, thank you very much for the bits, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers, dude. Blake T figured it out, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Blake T, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. There it goes.
Retard.
Approved and PD to 10,000 FedEx.
Hello, Peter. Praise the Hamburger Helper. Dude, the Hamburger Helper was pretty good, but I mean, yeah. Look up Private Beer Tours of New York. Did it last time. Oh, I probably don't have time for anything like that. I will certainly come back and do that at some point, but I won't have time for it this time around. All right, 15,000. We're gonna go to pitch hold. Bring that nose down a little bit. Interesting. I go to descend, and this comes off of nav loc. If I use my button on my joystick, down we go.
FedEx 717, contact Phoenix approach 133.57.
3357, FedEx 717. 3357. Phoenix approach, FedEx 717, flight level 233, descending 15,000. We got the weathered Flagstaff.
FedEx 717, Flagstaff, requesting Phoenix approach, effective visual approach, runway 21.
We'll expect that. Visual 21. Easy enough. We're poor. We ate Hamburger Helper without the hamburger. Oh, man. I work at a notable wing chain. About to eat some leftover free food from work last night. Excellent. I had some chicken wings last night, man. They were delicious. Again, bachelor mode. I dropped my wife off yesterday evening down in Cambridge. The first thing I did was I called the local takeout place. I ordered eight teriyaki chicken wings and some fried mac and cheese balls because hell yeah, man. This is why I'm fat. Glide Path, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support, sir. Cheers to you, buddy. I think we're out to the next flight.
Affirmative.
Gonna fly the 757 by Flight Factor. We haven't had good luck with that lately. I'll try it again down the road, but yeah. Plane has perhaps not treated me too well. All right.
79 Juliet Sierra, the Roberts Airport is 11 o'clock 7.
39er once we make the transition here. Oh, tuna helper. No way, man.
79 Juliet Sierra, good visual approach. No track reserved between you
Iron Condor Simulation says, I need to grab a beer. Yes, you do. Iron Condor Simulation is good to see you, man. Happy Friday. I think Hamburger Helper is in the YouTube title. Maybe it is. I don't know. We had one about like Skittles and M&Ms a couple of weeks ago. So, like two of those in a couple of months. We might have to avoid the food. This one might simply be just hypoxia. Hypoxia and its effects on you. I like how the cabin is now more pressurized than the outside world. That's good. We're making progress. What is a Hamburger Helper? I don't know because I'm British. Oh, man. All right. This is actually like this is it's really terrible. I'm just gonna throw this out here. It's really bad. Okay. Hamburger Helper is this like pasta.
717 Flagstaff Airport, 12 o'clock, 18 miles reporting safe.
Yeah, we're looking for it. FedEx 717.
FedEx 717 descent maintain 12,000.
12,000 to FedEx 717. Yeah, we're not gonna find that airport anytime soon. So it's this box pasta meal because it's America and that's how it works. So it comes with pasta. It comes with this like cheesy sort of sauce thing that you mix into it. So you brown a pound of hamburger. And then you throw in the pasta, you throw in the cheese powder, you add milk and water to it, and you let it simmer and boil and whatnot for like 20 minutes. And when it comes out, you've got this amazing, like amazingly awful yet amazingly good meal. Well, You've got food product that you can consume. We'll go with that. Where for is the airport? Should be right. Is that it right there? That's the airport. Approach FedEx 717 has the airport.
FedEx 717 cleared visual approach runway 21, contact Flagstaff Tower.
Cleared visual 21, contact tower 717. Tower is 3455. All right, we're going to need some speed brakes here. Flagstaff Tower, FedEx 717, about 6 miles to the west, full stop.
FedEx 717 Flagstaff Tower, right down runway 21, clear to land, wind variable at 3.
Right down on runway 21, clear to land runway 21, FedEx 717.
Retard, retard, retard.
Okay, my airplane. I need V speeds. Flaps 30, VREF 127. That's going to be 132. Okay. Here comes a base turn, or a downwind turn, I should say. Lead the speed back. Flaps can start coming out at 245 knots.
Retard, retard, retard.
I'll get you guys here in a second. What are you upset about now? That's another one. What is that complaining about? I have no idea for that one. Might be complaining. Oh, it's complaining about the speed brake being out. Okay. All right. Start getting this thing ready to land.
FedEx 5954, contact Phoenix approach 133.57.
And there we go. Stable enough. Okay, gear down 3 green. Flaps down, indicated lights are set.
6954, Phoenix
Clearance has been received.
approach runway 21, descend and maintain 11,000.
Airport out there somewhere. Now I'm going to land on it. Oh, crap. There it is. Steep turn.
Retard, retard.
Couldn't agree more.
retard.
Add a little power. Keep that speed right around 130 or so.
Com 3227 Flagstaff Airport, 12 o'clock 20.
Roll this sucker out. I'm going to be a little bit low, I think. Nope, we're a little high. Okay. All right. We got this. Okay. Speed brake is good. Auto brake was set. Flaps, gear. Let's land.
1,000.
Cross checked. Nothing like a little trial by fire. Actually feel pretty good about this. Except for the fact that we're touch low. A little more power, a little more power, a little more power. Not too much, though.
300.
too much, and we're just going to get her too high.
I come 3227 cleared visual approach runway 21, contact Flagstaff Tower.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Burster's out. Decel. Manual braking.
Flagstaff Tower, good evening. .com 3227, 10,000, 10 miles south.
Okay.
Stop.
Com 3227 Flagstaff Tower, left down runway 21, runway 21, clear to land.
All right, left downwind and clear to land runway 21. .com 3227.
FedEx 717 Alpha to direct this frequency, good day.
Alpha ramp your frequency, 717. We'll see you in a few. And that's a threat. No, it's actually not a threat. Oh, reversers are still out. Thought I turned those off. Off the runway! Get off the runway, buddy! Come on! What are you doing?
Hey, 09, IFR can please receive, good day.
Whew, all right.
108, contact Phoenix approach 133.5.
Smooth as butter. I think I should have probably done medium.
That's 1194, descend via to Ski 5 arrival, landing north of Salt Lake City, altimeter 3007.
I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Black VQ, thank you very much for the sub of the 11 months, man. Black VQ 35HR. Cheers to you, man. I'm out, but we're going to cheers anyway. This you're not found. Thanks for gifting the sub to RC Flyer. RC Flyer, welcome back, my friends. Cheers to both you guys. And Corn Addict, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Corn Addict, thank you very much for your support. Cheers. Where do you reckon we should park?
Southwest 108, Phoenix approach, effective visual approach runway 21.
Probably at the FBO, right?
FedEx 5954, Flagstaff Airport, 12 o'clock, 20 miles, reporting site.
Yeah, we'll just come out here to the FBO. A little past the FBO. Terminal's over there. That's not where we're going. So we'll just say we're going to take us right here. Oh, I missed the altimeters. Yeah, it happens. I thought about the altimeters.
Boeing clearance. FedEx 2037 Heavy, IFR
William!
San Jose.
Park brake set. Let's get the APU online. Although we're probably not gonna keep this airplane. We're gonna reload it because the packs are broken. The packs are broken because I broke them. We'll make that clarification. There's really no reason to keep to turn on the APU. We could go to external power. Let's go ahead and kill 1 and 3. Take it easy, McChickadee pilot. Good luck tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. If you're reloading, show replay. Oh yeah, we'll do that. That's good. Good call. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Central power on the APU. We can kill engine number 2. If you have Twitch Prime, you can change to Twitch Turbo. As far as Twitch is concerned, they're one and the same. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flagstaff, where absolutely nothing wrong happened on that flight. Thank you so much for joining me on this completely uneventful flight. For once again, I want to remind you that nothing happened out of the ordinary. Let's go watch the replay. Actually, who's coming in? Here, we'll watch this guy land. Somebody overshot the final. Somebody else overshot the final. That's the words that we're looking for. Yes. .com3227. I have no idea who this is. We'll watch his landing and then we'll come back. We'll do the replay, reload the sim, and then we'll get back. The cargo did not complain about the lack of pressurization. We only had enough O2 for the pilots. The co-pilot and the flight engineer are both gasping for air. It's okay. They came to about 18,000 feet, but they didn't actually set the altimeters back, so there's that. Ooh, look at that. Nice and smooth. Did he get the center line? Yeah, he got the center line. All right, PilotEdge, disconnect.
Disconnected.
Replay mode. FlyJSim enhanced replay mode. Oh, wait. Hang, no, not that far. Go back. Back. God, that plane looks so good coming in like that. Never mind the foliage on the runway there. All right, guys. I'll be quiet. Let's see that again. What if we go up here and we get the reversers really roaring? Because I hit max reversers right around here. We have to do this. H72387. I think I know who that is. Happy Friday. What a day to be alive. That was pretty good. Let's do one more here. One more at the very, very end of the runway. Not this end, but the other end. So why did I put the nose up? Why did I flare it and then put the nose back down? Because I overflared it to begin with. I knew that I didn't have a lot of like exactly what was explained here. I didn't have a lot of runway to work with, and I wanted to make sure I got the plane down. So I let the flare. It's not so much that I pushed the nose back down. I let the flare go a little bit. Is what you saw. I was concerned about tail striking this airplane more than anything else. All right, last one. Speaker warning. Headphone warning. Not bad. Good job, Jack and Daniela and everybody else. All right, let's reload the sim because we broke it. And then we'll take a little break. Then we'll come back.
Checking updates.
Woo! Hello. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a nice screenshot. Oxbox. I won't know if it's a good landing, whatever. I don't care about the quality of landing. I'm more concerned about what the plane looks like. What it sounds like. Yeah.
Updates finished.
Retard.
Thank you, Jeff.
Retard.
Paddle out. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your tier subscription. Tier 2 subscription, man. Cheers to you. I do appreciate it. I don't have anything. Cheers. Your little pack issue got me working again. Great. Back in the saddle. We have no time for subpar airplanes and bugs. Fix it, damn it. All right. Let's see. We're going to put it right here at the southwest apron. Sure. Confirm that. Back in the same plane. Start. AOD Alex, thank you for 3 months of support. Finally caught another stream. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday to you, Mr. Alex. Cheers to you. I do appreciate it. Sorcerer Dave, how you doing, Dave? 20 months, man. Sim restart. I've arrived at a bad time. Nah, I cooked the packs. They stopped. They basically they fail safe on the packs, tripped them off at altitude. Which means that we depressurized at altitude. And then when I tried to get the packs to come back to life, we encountered a software abnormality that prevented them from coming back online. So I'm rebooting the sim so that I get the plane back into a good state because your pilot is bad. Sorcerer Dave, thank you very much for 20 months, man. How are you enjoying World of Warcraft? I've been watching some of your streams. I lurk a lot. I'm having a hell of a good time with it, man. Go Navy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for flying along. Take it easy. Have a good night. Can we get a SIVA flight? Kelvo, good to see you, man. I have SIVA, but I don't really know how to use it. SIVA is one of those things I need to invest some time into figuring out. So, unfortunately, the answer right now is no. I'm sorry. Oh, Jack, this, right, by the way. So, something broke with that airplane. We'll have to chat about that at some point. Yeah. Let's turn this plane around. Click on you. There we go. We'll get back on PilotEdge. We can see Ben coming in. PilotEdge, connect. Yeah. Connected to PilotEdge. All right. Good view right there. All right, guys. You know the drill. If you're taking off, thanks for stopping by. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in just a few more minutes. We have the guy who was coming in on approach apparently disconnected and left. So there's that. All right, folks. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Right back.
Retard, retard, retard.
Yeah. I am in Massachusetts in the Eastern time zone. The time is currently 9:26 p.m. All right, next flight's going to be turn it down a touch. Flagstaff to Aspen. And this will be properly ridiculous, I think. Okay, so we need to get out of Flagstaff first. Let's look at some departures here. The Flagstaff one takes us to Oates. All right. So we're going to Oates. From Oates, we're going to go to a VOR somewhere. Probably back to Flagstaff VOR, honestly. But let's figure out how we're getting into Aspen. So Aspen, there's no stars. We have instrument approach procedures. Localizer DME Echo. That's from Red Table. VOR DME Charlie is also from Red Table. So Red Table is where we got to get to. Easy enough. Well, that's easy. We're going to go Flagstaff. Flagstaff VOR. Rattlesnake VOR. Okay, so Oats. Oats to Flagstaff direct. J10. We're taking Are we taking J10 all the way? No, we're going to take J10 to Blue Mesa. So J10 goes to HBU. And then J206 probably. Yeah, we'll call it J206. To the... Ooh, hey, nope, we're good. Back to high. Okay, so we're departing. We're gonna fly the departure out of Flagstaff, make our way down to Oats, and then from Oats we'll get vectors back to the Flagstaff VOR. Yeah, is that what I want to do? That's what we'll file. Yeah, we'll follow Flagstaff VOR. So Flagstaff VOR is what we're filing. Excuse me. Just like this. J110 to HBU. I think that's Blue Mesa. Take that to Red Table, and then down to Aspen from there. So we'll copy that. IFR, FedEx 717. And we're going to be a B722. It's going to be Slant Whiskey. Call it 480. KFLG, KASE. Go to 33,000 feet. And there was a departure I wanted to fly out of there, right? Well, I'm just going to file Flagstaff VOR. I'll let him assign a departure if he wants to. That's totally up to them. Okay. Good. File that. All right. We're back. We're here. We made it. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for sticking around. Welcome back for flight number 2 up to Aspen. 5954 Whiskey. Wonder who that is. Server Mortis. Oh, I missed one. Sorry. Server Mortis, thank you very much for your subscription. Welcome to the Beard Lung Club. Server Mortis is my guild master in World of Warcraft. Raid leader, whatever you want. He's some idiot that I play games with. Thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Hope you're doing well tonight. Can you do me a favor real quick? Shoot me a picture of the updater window showing the error. Yep, I'll do it for you later, Jack. I will try to send me a Discord message just reminding me. I'll grab it when I get done with the stream tonight. I don't know how to bring the updater up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can do that. Boom. And we'll send that to Jack. Flying Jackal. There you go. I can talk about it. I can talk to you about it later too, because there's some things that I tried to do to try to fix that. So that's not the first time that the updater ran and gave me those results. Put it that way. My updater may be old. Oh, okay. That's a possibility. We'll do that later. Homie Live US, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Tron 12804, good to see you. Happy Friday. Anybody else we miss here? Yeah, so if it's the updater, that might be what it is. All right, let's get this thing going. I'm gonna go flying. Battery. No. Yes. 1, 2, 3. I just called my cat catstrator. I approve. I approve. Okay. Nope, we're not there yet. Oh, jeez, that's really loud. Sorry about that. All right, so we need to get ourselves on APU power, which we are. APU there. And we'll bring on one of the boost pumps, two of the boost pumps. Sure, why not? That's good. Come on up here. Let's go close the engine bleed. One and three engine bleeds. Turn the packs on. 1, 2. Make sure the cooling doors are open, which they are, and they're going to stay open this time. Gas per fan can come on. Okay. I guess all we got to do there, right? Yep. Okay. Overhead panel here. Sorry, he said it scared the crap out of him too. It scared me, man. I wasn't expecting it to be that loud. It's all right. 3, 4 in the window heats. We're gonna go nav lights on, wing lights on. The rest of it's good. Good. All right. The plane of many sounds. Let us call up. Actually, I'm gonna get 4 flights set up here first. Get our expected route and all that in there. Where is my route that I just built?
Flagstaff Tower, 595 to Whiskey Alpha 3 for 21 path north.
Flagstaff. J10. HBU. J206. You can do it.
And Boeing ground FedEx 2037 heavies on Alpha.
ABL William.
FedEx 2037 heavy, Boeing ground runway 32 left taxi via Alpha.
Aspen. Plates. Edit those. Do. Add Flagstaff. We'll start with the airport diagram here. And there's no clearance frequency, so we'll call ground 21-9er. Hey, ground .9er. We know that one. 21.9. All right. FedEx 717 CRAFT. Boom. We're on our way to Aspen.
Hey, they're not after Houston, right?
Huh. All right.
Okay, 09 radar contact 12 miles southeast.
XO Ryan FB, good to see you, man. It is a great plane, isn't it? Good work by FlyJSim. Officer Gaming 02, welcome aboard. How do you memorize what to press? You just kind of learn over time. Like you it's lots of iterations. Flagstaff ground, FedEx 717 IFR Aspen. FedEx 717 Flagstaff ground, clear to the Aspen airport. Radar vectors, Flagstaff, as filed. Climb maintained.
FedEx 717, Flagstaff ground clear to the Aspen airport. It is Flagstaff VOR, then it's filed. Climb and maintain 1000, expect flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.57, squawk 7074.
Clear to the Aspen Airport. Flagstaff VOR S filed. 11,000 departure 330 within 10. Departure 133.57. Squawk 7074. FedEx 717.
FedEx 717, be back correct.
Okay. So there's no departure brief on this one. Let's get some fuel and people loaded in here. Do. Okay, within limits. Once again, we're going to go for about twice as much fuel as we're actually going to need. Just in case. Pop that there, pop that there. Good. Let's do the squawk code real quick, 7074. 074 TARA. Good on this side. Good there. Smoking sign on. Seatbelt sign comes on. This is a vector departure, so there's literally nothing for us to brief other than at some point, we're like when we get on the tower, he's going to give us a heading, and then off we go. So all we got to do now is turn the engines on. There's really not much to flying this airplane. Like the 732, it's a big Cessna. It's got more buttons, but the buttons are pretty easy to find. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn packs off. Pack 1, pack 2 come off. Pressurization comes up. No need for a cross bleed. Good. We'll start with engine number 2. Starting engine number 2. Clear prop. Beacon. Engine start, ground. We're not worried about a wingspan limit. I was doing my fire checks. That's why we heard the bell earlier. There's no real reason for that. It's gonna blow! Okay, pop you down. Come back here. Strip this. Go Gen 2. That's all good. Okay. Let's go engine number 1. And it's cranking. What am I drinking? Love the wine glass. I'm drinking my homemade Cabernet. Cabernet Sauvignon, made last year. It's good stuff. My wife and I make our own wine every year. It's tasty. Two engines. It's not wine? Well, then what is it? Last Tuesday, a fine vintage. Did I say last Tuesday? I meant to say last year. You know what I mean. Okay. And let's go last engine. So you come off. You go on. N2's coming up. For 20% or so. Give it gas. Exhaust temps coming up. We should see N1 rise here. Good. We got fuel flow. Next up, we'll see the EPR come up. Okay. That light means we got engine. Come on back here. Let's trip this one. Or close it. Open up the bleeds on engine 1 and 3. Close the bleeds on engine 2 and the APU. turn on ye ol' packs. Okay. That's pressurization starting to happen. There's that. Got a 333,000 feet cruise altitude. And our landing altitude's like, I don't know, like 6,000. Let's go 6,000. Close enough. Actually, I think it's closer to like 8. 7, 8. Let's go 7. Okay, that's good. That's good. There's no lights on. These are good. There's no lights. These are good. We finally set the packs this time. There's no lights there. Apparently our duct is overheating. Can't help you there. All right, those are good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Overhead panel, fantastic. So we're going to grab the Flagstaff BOR, Flagstaff. Give me just a moment here. The Flagstaff BOR 1385, which we should already have. 1385 is tuned in. And then after Flagstaff is going to be the Rattlesnake BOR. And Rattlesnake is 15.3. 15.3. Okay. All right, pull our V speeds out here. We're gonna take off flaps 15. V1 130, V rotate 130, V2 142. Good. Looking for 97.4 in 1, which we should be able to do. So let's go flaps 15. 2, 5, 15. Sorry. Sorry. Damn it, it's loud. Uh-oh. Okay, that's good. And we'll go taxi line, runway turn off. Obviously, it's going to get dark here at some point. So we'll have to figure the lights out once we're in flight. We can figure that out. No big deal. Probe heats. Good. All right, flight controls. All right, rudder's good. Left rudder's good. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back. Full forward. Ground's 21-9er. Tuned. 3455 is tower. Tuned. Last thing we'll do is grab the weather. Flagstaff weather, 240, 3 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, 20 on the temperature, 3039er on the altimeter. So we'll go 30.
Retard.
39er.
Retard.
30. 39er. Okay, good. Clofty 21, thank you very much for 9 months of support. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Honestly, the amount of prep work that this thing takes is very little compared to like a modern airliner. I'm walking through and explaining and talking through everything and whatnot, but I could have this thing up in the air way faster than like an A320 or a 7373 like 800. Okay. But yes, we do take our time. Calling Flagstaff ground. We got the weather. We're at the FBO. Flagstaff ground, FedEx 717, FBO with the weather for taxi.
FedEx 717, Flagstaff ground, runway 21, taxi the Alpha.
21 Alpha, FedEx 717. Okay, 21's away we're pointed. Initial altitude didn't set. That's 11,000. How long are the flights, generally speaking? Depends how far we want to go. We're only going to be flying for about an hour or so tonight for this next flight, once we're up in the air.
227 FBO, taxi with whiskey.
But it depends. Like, there's people that do like 10, 15-hour flights because they can. I don't personally enjoy those kind of flights. I usually keep my flights between 1 and 3 hours. Or really just between, like, right around 2 hours is the max that I'll do. But I think that like this kind of flight where you're doing 45 minutes to an hour up in the air is the sweet spot for streaming. Can I post a link? Absolutely. I have FSX upgrading to X-Plane 11 in 9 days. Good deal, man. You won't be disappointed. I think that's Go Navy. Ugh. What would you talk about for 10 hours? Exactly. Like, it would get boring, man. Like, doing a stream. I don't get how the mats can do streams that long. I don't understand how people can watch them do the streams that long. I definitely get bored. You know, they do their best to try to make it interesting, but it's not for me. This flight's an hour long. I've never seen a sim that's real time. Yeah, man. Like, most of the people hanging out here doing the streaming are doing it in real time. So if you go look on a map and you draw a line from Flagstaff, Arizona to Aspen, Colorado, that's what we're doing. You go to skyvector.com. Skyvector.com, and you punch in KFLG and KASE. That's the route that we're flying. 335 nautical miles. So we're flying real time. We got real weather, which I need to kick. Whoops. I need to kick the weather here. Get that back in. Everything that we do is real time, though. I listened to catstrator longer than I listened to my wife. Yes. We did it, Reddit. Whoa, hey, rain. You know what that means. Where's the wipers at? Does this plane even have windshield wipers? I'm sure it does somewhere, right? Maybe not, though. Nah, they do. I just don't turn them on.
94, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach.
Nah, whatever. Not important. I have not been to Alaska, no. DJ Sean, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Looks like we're gonna get some foliage back here at the beginning of this runway. All right, 3455. Departure's 3357. Flagstaff Tower, FedEx 717 coming up on runway 21.
6717, Flagstaff Tower, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21, FedEx 717. And for clarification, are we direct to Flagstaff as pilot's discretion, or are we on a runway heading?
Pilot's discretion.
Thank you, 717. Lights. And camera. That's good. Oop. That's good. And action. Auto brake. Flaps are set. Speed brake's good.
Flagstaff Tower, dock clear 227, short 21, ready for departure.
Plus 194, contact Salt Lake Tower.
Here we go.
Come through 227, Flagstaff Tower, runway 21, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 21, dock out clear 227.
Power set.
80 knots.
Check.
Select Tower, Delta 1194, 7 mile final. ILS established 3-4 left.
1294, Solid Gun, runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear to land, Delta 1194.
FedEx 717, contact departure.
Departure, FedEx 717. We'll see it. Departure, FedEx 717, 8,700, climbing 11,000.
FedEx 717, Phoenix departure, ready to contact, climb maintain 15,000.
15,000, FedEx 717. I should have turned right.
.com 3227, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
It's alright. We'll do 046 here. We'll just plan on intercepting this outbound radial. The right turn would have got me back here a little bit better shape. We're just going to crank this nice slow turn, though. Alright. You off. All boards off. Thousand to go. Okay, pull the power back, 92%. Then temps down a little bit. And we're just waiting for the intercept here. So once we're on the intercept, we'll start turning out. Get our flaps in. Disarm the auto brake. Why are we descending? Don't descend. Climb. No, 15,000. You're right. Sorry. Departure 717. Can you verify altitude for us, please? Phoenix departure, FedEx 717. Can you verify our altitude climbing to, please? Was it 11 or was it 15? It was 15. Okay. You're good. Thank you. All right, so let's go autopilot to nav, on nav, IAS. We'll push the power in. Get her climbing. We'll go alt select on 15,000. There we go. Okay, after takeoff, gear up, lights out, flaps are in, indicated, speed brake off, auto brake off, and we are we not?
FedEx 717, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
3432, FedEx 717.
Qualcomm 3227, contact departure.
We can actually go a little faster than this.
Delta 1194, taxi to parking via Bravo Echo. Good day. Yep, sorry about that, guys. I lost power for about a minute there.
I was worried. Center, FedEx 717, 14,200, coming 15,000.
Com 3227, Phoenix departure to contact, climb maintain 15,000.
Okay, we'll bring our speed up to 90-ish.
FedEx 717, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain file 330.
Level 330, FedEx 717. Whew. We get the express climb there. Okay, I know we can push this 94. Bring that nose down. Basically, we want to get that speed coming up because this thing climbs the best once you're on profile. I think it's 290 in this plane. We did 280 earlier, but I think it's 290. Make our way up to Rattlesnake. There we go. Coming up on 290. Let's go IAS hold. Now the nose will come back up. Yeah.
From 3227, contact the Albuquerque Center 134.32.
I need help getting to sleep. Could you sing for me? Oh yeah, we're pressurizing. Okay.
Albuquerque Center, good evening. Down 3227, 14,000,
Yeah, we're
climate
looking good.
15,000, track Tuba City.
227, Albuquerque Center, climate TFL 310.
Cabin altitude standard 4,500 feet. Happy with that. Cool. Off we go. That was a busier departure than I was expecting. So I should have made the right turn coming out of there because I would have intercepted the Flagstaff VOR better. I'll show you what happened here on the PilotEdge map. So the way that I came out was like this. So we came out, made our left turn, sort of turned back to intercept, and then made our way out. What I should have done was just come out here, swung a big sweeping right turn, and then come across like this. And that would have been a much better way to intercept that, but it was sort of like my discretion is how I got out of there. Where's he going? Oh, he's going to Aspen, but he's going a different way. Interesting. Well, that ain't my route. It's thrush treatment, but it should work. Do you have thunderstorms in real life? We did earlier. Client side 2, good to see you, man. BH Wild, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. We had some stuff earlier. They didn't hit my house, but I did hear the boomers. Yeah, I mean we're getting a lot of stuff up here in New England. So I live in this area right here near KBUR, and there's definitely some crap coming in later tonight. That's for sure. KBUR. Hazardous weather outlook. Few strong to severe thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and evening, mainly west of the Boston to Providence corridor. Main threat is damaging wind. Isolated tornadoes also possible. Heavy rainfall, localized flash flooding. Yeah, so it's all gonna break apart by the time it gets out here. See, what happens is by the time those storms hit the coast, they lose all their energy. So we don't really get crazy storms all that often. All right. I don't actually know what these lights all do. Oh, okay. There's that. That's the middle. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That's the background.
FedEx 717, contact Denver Center 127.02.
2702, FedEx 717.
Com 3227, contact Denver Center 127.02.
27.
All right, Denver Center 127.02.
02. Denver Center, FedEx 717, flight level 230, climbing flight level 330. Can you use thrush cream on a storm? I don't even know what thrush cream is. I don't think I'm old enough for that, or young enough. I'm too old for that, I think.
4131095, that's runway 21, taxi via Alpha.
No storms up there. Dude, it's been raining like crazy. So Plane Ben and I were supposed to go flying all day tomorrow. That didn't help. We were supposed to go. Like the plan was that Ben was going to fly up here from Philly. We were going to take my Warrior up and fly around all afternoon in that thing, and then we were going to fly his plane back to White Plains, where I was going to meet Max, and he was going to continue back to Philly because we were both working on our instrument rating. None of that is happening because it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Again, it's been raining for like 3 weeks straight now.
K09,
Kelvo 907, this plane gives me a chub. Okay. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. How often is my FS Global real weather set to update? I honestly have no idea. Whatever the default is. I think it's like 10 or 15 minutes. But I don't know. I think it's a little smarter. It's going to rain all day Monday. Dude, it's going to rain for like the next week. I'm so sick of the rain, honestly. Let's see here. Yeah. Rain. Sunny. Rain. After Tuesday, chance of showers before 1. Oh, we might, you know what? We might actually be able to do this. Because I'm supposed to go flying Tuesday night and then next Saturday morning. So Tuesday night. I don't think it's going to happen. Who knows? Tuesday is actually going to be nice. Tuesday night. Chance of showers after 1 a.m. Yeah, so we might actually... I probably will get to go up on Tuesday. My first lesson in a very long time. Oh. My bad posture's catching up to me today. Hammer Stan, good to see you. I don't like the hard updates. You get used to them. To each their own. Like, they don't bother me a bit, but I understand why some people would be upset about that. You kind of pick your battles when it comes to flight sims. Oh, hey, altimeter. And 2992. And 2992. Cool. All right.
3195, turn runway 21, clear for takeoff.
So typical of New England. No, I mean, it isn't. Like, we've had droughts the last few years, so it hasn't been that bad. But yeah, like I think like 2 years ago, I think it didn't rain at all at the end of the year, which was kind of bizarre. But yeah, I get what you mean. I remember last year was pretty bad because there was a, there was a hurricane. Yeah, there was a hurricane this time of year that just sat off the damn coast because it screwed up my check ride.
Retard.
Nick Bolus, thank you very much for 20 months of support, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Taco83, welcome aboard. Good to see you. I'm okay with this. Mr. Random, thank you very much for the donation. It says, great stream. Would you like to touch on the Seattle Q400 incident? Anyhow, cheers. Mr. Random, first of all, thank you very much for the donation. I do appreciate it. As far as the Seattle incident goes, I don't really want to talk about it just yet. I want to wait until we get to... I want to wait until we get a little further along in the sort of the investigation and all that. Because I think there's still a lot of unknowns about the whole thing. Like, what his involvement was here and there. Like, there's little things that he said where it's like, maybe he wasn't as hardcore of a flight simmer as they're making him out to be. But, yeah, it's not one of those things I think it's too early to talk about it. Yeah, I won't shy away from it. But, like, for the time being, I prefer not to. Because there's too much media focus on what we're doing right now. And none of it's positive. Like, there's no good that's going to come out of talking about it right now. So, yeah, I think that down the road we'll be able to. But yeah, that's kind of where my stance is. I'm sorry. That's the best I got for you today. But thank you for the donation, man. I do appreciate it. Whoever that, actually, I have no idea who that was because it didn't come through PayPal. Oh, it did come through PayPal. Thank you. I've had PPL for a year. Yeah, man. Well, it's like 11 months. So it was. I got it at the end of September is when I got my PPL. So we're getting like we're still, I guess, a month out, but it's close. I think I'm gonna end up with my instrument rating right around the same time. Summer was hot, humid, or rainy. Yeah, it was kind of a crappy summer this year. It's all right. I mean, it's been a nice summer. You want to see some high school band news? Maybe later. Post it in Discord, man. I won't be able to check it out right now. And anything that gets posted here in Twitch, it just flies by. That view's pretty good, yeah. It's not bad. I mean, you can't see the ortho scenery, but that's okay. We're gonna get a super sketchy arrival into Aspen at night. Does Aspen? I wonder if Aspen even operates at night. They have to, right? Let's just keep repeating. Flight simming is not real world flying. Exactly. I mean, like there's a lot of real world value to be had out of flight simulation, and I think that's the crux of the argument there is that, you know, you can look at it the way a lot of the media is trying to and demonize the whole thing, saying, "Oh my God, they're learning how to fly real planes. What if they steal another one?" But you can also learn it from like the training and discovery aspect where, you know, people are getting interested in flying real planes as a direct result of what's happening in simulation. And to demonize an entire group of people that are hobbyists like that, like that's the wrong approach. So we'll wait till more has come out on that specific incident. But I'm honestly surprised that it hasn't happened before. I really am, because, you know, I'm just surprised. That's all I'm going to say on it. Is there a flood available on the flight deck? So the floodlight that we have is a compass light. We have a white one. Like that's our light. So we're gonna keep it a little bit there. Oh, there's a red light. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's red for the control stand. Oh, there we go. Good call. Good call on the red light. Yeah. It's a dome red light here. Oh, man. Get that red light going. There we go. Hollywood Lato, welcome aboard. We have curfews. Well, we're going to Colorado, not California, but yeah. Yeah, the red light. Dr. Gonzo, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a great night. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Maybe we'll see you next week when we're back for more. Till yesterday, I cannot for the life of me land softly in the Warrior. Yesterday, I finally did. What I think is happening was I was flaring too high. Keeping the runway below me was actually 5. Yeah. I had the same problem below minimums. Wanting to flare too high, and then basically like if you flare as you flare too high like that. So we'll pull the power back here to about 82 or so. That's where we were at last time, and it worked out well. As you're flaring, if you flare it too high, eventually you're just going to stall the plane, because at some point, like, it's just going to slam itself down because it loses too much speed. So I learned to fly on a 180, which is a little bit heavier than a Warrior, a little bit bigger than a Warrior. But like the trick for me was to keep some power in. Like I never really came full power out, or if I did, I was ready to put a little bit more in as we were coming down. And even in the Warrior that I fly nowadays, I still do the same thing. It just helps to soften out the landing, saves the landing gear a little bit. Like the runways that we're dealing with, they're so damn big. It doesn't matter if you land, 1,000 feet or 1,500 feet down the runway when you've got 5,000 feet to work with or something crazy. So, I have, and I generally know where I need to get off. Where I need to get off the runway. But yeah, I think that I think the Cherokees and the Warriors are so much easier to land than the Cessnas. Like I have a hell of a time landing a high wing airplane. And I don't know, I cannot figure out why. Like I cannot figure out why high wings for me specifically is more difficult to land than a warrior or a similar Piper. Do some Florida flying. Maybe later. Not tonight. Nathan 3113, good to see you though. Happy Friday. They operate until 2300 Mountain Standard. Oh, we're going to be down by then. It's only 20,000 or 2000. It's 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock Mountain Time right now, PM. Like you're going to have to buy this bird. This is a good bird. It's a good plane. And we haven't even talked about the you can put the FMC in here. There's a one click button. Put the default FMC down here, so you don't have to do slant whiskey flying. No, we should change to rattlesnake, shouldn't we? We should have changed to rattlesnake a while ago. So let's sync up the heading bug. Let's go heading mode. Rattlesnake is 115.3. 115.3. That's 48. It's still pretty close. All right, back to nav. We can give a little more power. Squeeze some speed out of this sucker. Burn, baby, burn. 90%. 90% is probably going to overspeed us, but we'll give it a shot. Well, like, it is definitely a difference in ground effects and just like the way that the plane is weighted and whatnot, I think. But the thing with the Cessna is like with the high wing plane, it should be less floaty in ground effect, and the 172 always feels more floaty in ground effect to me, than the Pipers do. Oh, that's very interesting, Sir Packers. Thank you for sharing that. Aiden 13547, happy Friday. Good to see you. What happened to X-Plane 11? We're in X-Plane 11. Oh, man. Yeah, I think you're probably done here. If you want to come back and talk some more sometime, you can let me know, but I can tell that you're just not going to last. Am I using NOAA? No, I'm using FS Global. FS Global Real Weather. Ooh, hello. Clouds. I love the Warrior, man. I love the Piper in general. I prefer the 180, but I'll fly a Warrior anyway. Yeah, he was basically just spouting nonsense. And that was sort of the last straw. I scrolled up and saw some of the messages like, we don't have time for that. I always miss the good stuff. Can you do slant whiskey on here instead? I don't know what that means, Space Standard. We are flying slant whiskey right now. Maybe not very well, but we're doing it. So Blue Mesa is next. 114.9er. Find that. Showing about 27 minutes till our arrival. Default clouds, yes. Did my PPL training in a 172, then moved on to an SR-22. I agree, very floaty. Oh, the 22 is the 22 is like, it's like landing a brick though. I like the 22. I wouldn't mind owning a 22. I'm just gonna put that out there. Archer's 180 horsepower, Warrior's 160 horsepower. Did considerably worse than power on stalls in the Archer versus the Warrior. Nose kept bobbing left to right. It shouldn't make that much of a difference because their speeds are, like their V speeds are, or sorry, all their speeds are pretty much the same, aren't they? Like I think the Warrior and the Archer basically have the same speeds within like 1 or 2 knots. But I don't recall having any issues one versus the other when it came to slow flight and whatnot, but that's certainly a possibility. Hang on. I gotta say goodnight to my wife. Love you too. Good night. Because she's not here tonight. Donation pledge to get Cato and SR-22. Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, it's not enough to own the airplane, right? Because the expensive part of the airplane is not buying the plane itself. No. The expensive part of the airplane is actually maintaining the damn thing. And like an SR-22, the engine that's in that sucker, the overhaul cost in that thing is like $60,000 to $70,000. Not to mention the insurance costs and everything else. So I think I'll stick with my flying club, flying Cessnas and Pipers around. Bad Turbulence, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. T-Craft, welcome aboard. Archer bops more in power on stalls because of the difference in prop from the Warrior. There you go. Airplanes are like women and wives. It's not the initial cost, it's the upkeep. Touche. The 2 best days of airplane and boat ownership, when you buy them and when you sell them. My school operates the Warrior and the Archer. I keep running the Warrior because even though the climb performance is abysmal, the Warrior seems like it flies better. Are they straight wings or are they tapered wings? The straight wing Archer, man. Oh, it's so much fun to fly. I love that plane. But yeah, I mean, I fly like I'm in a flying club right now. We have a Warrior, a 182, and a 172. So I'll fly whatever's available. Like tomorrow, if we had gone flying tomorrow, we were gonna fly the Warrior around, just because it was available. And actually, my buddy Ben he's never actually flown a low-wing airplane. So it would have been fun to let him see that just the subtle differences between them. Nothing major, but they're subtle. They're there. True Flight, good to see you, man. I want a flying club, he says. Come on up to Boston. North of Boston area. I'll give you a number for a couple of them. Windy City Duffy, how you doing, man? I'm doing fantastic. Happy Friday. The Warrior's $8 cheaper. That helps. I'll show you my big calculator. Let's see here. I think I've showed this one on stream a couple times. So these are the 3 planes that we have. And I base everything off of the 182. So the 182 is my baseline. And I say, okay, for a 300-mile trip, what's the cost going to be? 300 miles, we're going to say 10% headwind, and we're going to pad the numbers by 15%. All right. So the 182 is $128 Hobbs, roughly. The 172 is $106 Hobbs, and the Warrior's $98 Hobbs. So like this is interesting. And this is interesting for time building because it's obviously cheaper to build the hour. Okay, so we just flew over an airport, but at the same time, I need to turn. Thank you for that notification. Mr. Outer Marker, or Inner Marker. Because if I hadn't gotten that, I would have missed my turn. And that would have been very embarrassing. All right, we're turning back into that, so we're fine. So if you're building hours, the cost is obviously like the most important consideration. But then when you start thinking about time, right? So that 300-mile trip, to fly it one way with a 10-knot headwind, okay, is 2.76 in the 182, is 3.45 in the Warrior. So this is almost, 45 minutes more in the Warrior. And so if we think about the round trip time, the total time for that is 5.14 compared to 6.3. So the Warrior is an hour slower on that 300 nautical mile trip, or over an hour slower, I should say, than the 182. So you're spending more money, right? You're spending $657 compared to $619. However, it's taking you 25% longer to do that. So is an hour and a half of your time worth saving $38 on? So I got spreadsheets for everything, man. But I definitely have spent a lot of time thinking about like cross-country costs of flying airplanes and things like that. Fly Purdue, it's good to see you, man. How you doing, buddy? Happy Friday, sir. What is new with the world of Pete? If it floats, flies, or it's cheaper to rent than buy. Do flight schools still use the Tomahawks? I don't know what the Tomahawk is. Oh, the Tomahawk. Yeah, actually, the flight school at my airport has a Tomahawk. It's a cool looking plane. I don't fit in it, but it's a cool looking plane. Fly Purdue, welcome back for 2 months, my friends. This is Not Found. Thank you very much for gifting to Fly Purdue. Cheers to both you guys. And Windy City Duffy, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Calvo907, thank you for gifting the sub to Windy City Duffy. Cheers to you guys as well. Thank you very much, guys.
Retard.
Course deviation observed. State intentions. We didn't go that far past that. I didn't overshoot the BOR that much. The hell's he going? Nah, dude. We're still within the tolerances. It's not nearly as bad as the one I did back at the Palmdale BOR, trust me. All right, how are we looking here? We still got quite a ways to go. 21 minutes to go. It's going to be a very dark approach. Oh, yeah, man, I know. This is actually a little terrifying.
Retard.
Paco Board, good to see you, man. Here for 20 months. Paco Board, thank you very much. Yeehaw, buddy. Cheers, I appreciate it. What version of FS Global Real Weather do you have? Hang on a second here. 1.7. 1.7 build 43. 890 Flyer, welcome aboard. Good to see you. We haven't had any storms here yet. There was a pretty big one north of me. I could see it out of my window, but it was not on top of me. Do you get it from Aerosoft.com? Which one? I flew a Vans RV9 recently, same engine as the Warrior, but booking along at 163 knots, burning the same amount of fuel as the Warrior. Now that's efficiency. Hey man, T-Craft, like Keith Smith's plane. Keith owns a Lancer 360. It's running an it's running an O360 in it, so it's got a 180 horsepower engine, which is the same thing that's in the new Skyhawks and the Archer that I flew. His plane does 190 true, I want to say. Like his plane freaking screams, man. It is so fast using the same engine, but it's lighter and it carries less. You know, it's the trade-off you get, and it's also a little more dangerous. I'm a wuss shooting this approach daytime ops. Yeah. I'll probably ask for an instrument approach coming in here. Just because of the fact that we're shooting this at night. If you ever go through the west suburbs of Chicago, I would love to have you to check a real 733 sim out. I will see about doing that. I don't know the next time I'm going to be in Chicago, but we can certainly look at it down the road, man. I appreciate that. Luis Monza, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well.
Com 3227 to Santa Pass, Discretion, maintain 50240.
Oh, my lights are still on.
Discretion down to flight level 0, com 3227.
Deck 717 to Santa Pass, Discretion, maintain 50240.
240, my discretion, FedEx 717. Oh, cool. You can see the red in the cockpit outside the plane here. That's a nice touch. Yeah, you can't really see much there. Chilling on board 835 Victor Alpha explaining Twitch to my lead flight attendant. Oh boy. You can explain why there's a pilot drinking wine while operating a complex virtual aircraft. and there's people watching him for some inexplicable reason. Hello, Pete's flight attendant. It's good to see you. Happy Friday. Clay W21, good to see you, man. What airplane is this? Cockpit looks big for an IO360. This is the 727 by FlyJSim. You can do exclamation point plane if you want to link to it. It's made by FlyJSim. It's a really good plane. Okay, so let's start thinking about some descents here. We've been cleared down to flight level 240.
How far are you? Clearance for D11, clear.
We're at 33,000 feet right now, but we want to start. We want to actually think about our total time to descend. So let's take a look at the instrument approach.
Yeah, no need to call clearance for everything. Call clearance for
For
taxi.
this airport. So with the airport diagram. Okay, localizer DME echo is what we're going to think about here. So minimum safe altitude south of here is 15,700. That means I can get down as low as 17. Let's say 16,000 feet. So 16,000 feet is what we're playing on. We'll say 16,000 feet over top of Aspen. So I got to get down to 16,000 from 33,000. That means I got to go down 10, 17,000 feet. Chop off the zeros, add the 3, yada, yada, yada. You're coming out to just a little under 60 miles. So 60 miles from Aspen is when we want to start down. Alright, so 60 miles from Aspen puts us... 60 miles from Aspen puts us about... I don't know. What do we want to call that? Probably 10 miles, or probably 20 miles before HBU, right? Let's just say 16,000 at Red Table. That's easy enough. 60 miles there. Yeah, so we're going to head down. We're going to start down. So 60 miles from HBU up to DBL. I'm just going to go ahead and start down a little bit before Blue Mesa. So we'll say 10 miles prior to Blue Mesa, we'll start down. Not a very scientific calculation, but I'm not really sure what he's going to do with us on this arrival, this approach. So we'll kind of wait and see. Okay, so we should change over probably. We should have changed over long ago. Of course, that's how it always works. So we'll sync up the heading bug. Let's go to heading select. We'll come back to that. 3 is on the way in here, so 1-3. And then we're going to switch over to Blue Mesa. Blue Mesa's 14.9er. We should see the VOR come back in. Boom. We'll go to nav loc. Slight little jaunt here to get ourselves back on the airway. That's fine. After Blue Mesa, it's going to come Red Table. Red Table's 113.0. 13.0. And we'll do 113.0 over here. Boom. Okay. So we're about 90 miles or so from Red Table. So yeah, about 60. I'll say let's just say 60 miles. 60 miles DME from Red Table. We'll start down. Mr. Random says, "Are you drinking wine from a milk glass?" Shame on you, Mister. No, it's actually called a stemless wine glass. So it's a stemless wine glass. We have a whole collection of these things. If you think I'm actually lying, like I'm not. Yeah? Yeah? I don't drink milk, so I definitely wouldn't be from a milk glass. Coast Pilot, thank you very much for the bits. He says, so dark. I'm sorry. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. I might be able to get some more red. Let me get some more red in here. Red. 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 All the red. Here we go. Now we got all the red. It's still kind of dark. I hate flying at night. I really do. But I kind of want to do this, like, I kind of want to fly into this airport at night, so it works. What about the logo lights? The logo lights are on. Oh, wait, they're not on. Boom. Now they're on. FedEx. All right. Cool. I have some of those with Michigan on them. My favorite glasses. I love them, man. They're good glasses. How about Amarillo to Reno in a 722? We can think about that. What do I like flying more? The 727 to 733, both awesome. Do you have any preference? I don't have a preference. I think they're both fantastic airplanes. And I would not have to pick between them. Am I going to do another flight after this? No, this is probably the last one. Every retardee gets $5. Pretty much. I get $2.50, but yeah.
Someone tried to Simmer on VOR, Charlie India, Mike.
Approaching EDDF now with sun rising. That's cool. Ben! It's good to see you, man. It did get dark. Welcome back. Did you take care of your duties? .com 3227 are coming in about the same time to Blue Mesa. So I've got him on 4 flights TCAS. We're actually pretty damn close given how different our routes were. That's cool. Yeah, here's PilotEdge. So you can see he went up here north. We kind of came out here to the south. We did the same thing, just different VORs. And we're coming in. What's he flying? 319. Wonder if it's the FS Labs or the Tullus. Was it FS Labs at 319? I think it was, yeah. I don't remember. Was this the plane from Castaway? I have no idea, actually. I do not know what he crashed in Castaway.
1977, left, clear for takeoff.
Probably not. I mean, I wouldn't think it'd be a 27, but I have no idea. Who gets the hold? One of us gets slowed down probably. Could be a hold though. It's 1 in, 1 out. Depends on if he wants an instrument approach or not. Okay, so we're gonna be 353 out of here. 353. There we go. Oh yeah. MD-12. MD-13. MD-11. Castaway was an MD-11 or MD-10. There you go. To be fair, Tom Hanks didn't crash this one. Yeah, I did. He doesn't have to because I'm going to do it fine by myself. All right, last leg. We got to start down. 24,000. We'll go pitch hold mode. And we're going to bump that nose down. And we're going to pull that power back. And we're going to hit the horn cut off. Cool. Oop, nope, nope. Center FedEx 717 starting out of 330.
FedEx 717, ready to descend and maintain 17,000.
17,000 FedEx 717. Okay, what's it doing at Aspen right now? It's VFR weather. Doesn't mean anything, though. 2403 knots, 10-mile visibility, broken 11,000, 22 Celsius, altimeter 3034. So the ceilings are 11. We'll see what that does for us. So Buddy's behind me, but he's 6,000 feet lower than me. I may have mistimed my descent a little bit. It's all right, though. Learning all the things. Oh, no. It was an Airbus 300. Oh, God. Castaway was an Airbus 300, they're saying. MD-11. I have no idea what it was. It's certainly not worth arguing about.
Com 3227, descend and maintain 17,000, Aspen altimeter 3034.
Alright, down to 17,000, 3034 on the altimeter, com 3227.
Alaska 1592, contact departure.
Once you create orthos, can you see if there's going to be a missing tile in the transcripts in the ortho program? I constantly have the problem with sim crashing over new tiles. I don't know. I would imagine it would be possible to write a script, like a Perl, not Perl. You wouldn't want to do Perl, trust me. A PowerShell script or something that would check through and verify that everything was written correctly. But I don't know how to check in the logs. I got around it by I would quickly fly over all my new tiles in like the F-22 at like 600% speed, and then I would find out if I was missing the tiles because the sim would crash on me, and I would just rerun that tile. But I don't know if there's a way to I don't know if there's a way for it to check for you. Dan is unoriginal. Good to see you, Dan. Happy Friday, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's talk politics. Sure, why not? Let's not. Jay Falcon's good to see you, man. How you doing? How's your leveling going? We're about to do a night approach into Aspen. Are we crazy? Probably. I think we're going to need to up this rate of descent a little bit here, so let's go ahead and go full speed brake. We'll set the speed. 23.8, FedEx 717. That's good enough for that. Aspen approach, FedEx 717, flight level 234, descending 17,000 with the Aspen weather.
FedEx 717. Aspen approach, say approach request.
Press the localizer DME echo into Aspen.
FedEx 717, cross red table ladder above 13,000, clear to localizer DME echo approach.
Cross red table ladder above 13,000, clear to localizer DME echo approach Aspen, FedEx 717.
Com 3227, contact Aspen approach 123.8.
Okay, approach briefing. Localizer DME into Aspen. We're going to tune into the Aspen localizer. 111.15. Approach course is going to be 151 degrees. We're going to fly the leg from Red Table to Aspen. That's going to be a 3.4 mile leg. Very, very, very fast. Goal is going to be get down to 200 knots before we even get to that. Get to that VOR. So we're going to pull that speed way back.
Maintain 8,000.
We need to get this thing down and slowed. Once we intercept, we'll start coming our way down. We're going to be 12,900 at the intercept point, 12,300 as we're coming a little closer. From there, we're going to be all the way down to minimums of, minimums that are going to be 9,840 MSL or 2,003 feet AGL. At which point, if we do not have the airport, we fly the missed approach procedure. Missed approach procedure is going to be a right turn, intercept the 303 degree course off the back course localizer. Take that out to the Lindsay intersection. From Lindsay, we are going to then go out to Gleno, identified on the radial 244 from Red Table, and hold there.
Aspen approach stock 3227.
Okay, I need Red Table 13.0, which we have. We need the localizer 111.15.
2037 heavy, Seattle departure.
Let's go 13.0.
Clear direct to Lindsay via VOR.
Come back in, come back in, come back in. Okay, 13.0.
Welcome 3227 Aspen approach. Advise when you have the Aspen weather and safe approach request.
Okay, coming at, still bringing that down. That's good.
Looking for the RNAV trap.
3227, reserve flight heading 020, lead vectors to Red Table, descend and maintain 14,000.
Alright, 020 down to 14,000.
We're just going to keep those speed brakes out. Let's make it a little bit less red in here so I can see. Okay. 1,000 to go.
Aspen approach 200 November 401 Tango Sierra 15 to the northwest at 11,000 inbound.
Actually, we're going to come down 2,200 knots.
Before the wind Tango Sierra, contact Aspen Tower.
200 knots is going to be flaps 15. There's 15. Okay, here comes station crossing. We're currently in heading mode.
Aspen Tower, remain outside
There's
the
crossing.
Delta airspace. It'll be a couple minutes for inbound traffic.
Okay, 111.15 now on the course, or on the nav. And that's going to be 151 for the intercept. 151 for the intercept.
FedEx 2037 heavy, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
Okay, Aspen Tower, 1885.
FedEx 2037 heavy, Seattle Center, coming to call 350.
Here comes the intercept. A little bit of power in there, keep that speed up. We're going to overshoot it just a touch, but that's okay. I'm not going too far. That is not the airport. Okay, 15 DME, 10.9 DME is going to be 12,900. Actually, that is the airport, isn't it?
Welcome 3227, clear direct Red Table VOR, cross Red Table VOR 14,000, cleared RNF Foxtrot approach.
Alright, cleared direct table, cross Red Table, ladder above 14,000, clear for the RNAV Foxtrot, back on 3227.
Okay, max auto brakes.
Contact Aspen Tower.
Tower 717.
Retard, retard, retard.
Aspen Tower, FedEx 717, localizer DME Echo.
FedEx 717, Aspen Tower, runway 15, clear to land, wind 2303.
Clear land 15, FedEx 717.
Number 40 wind Tango here, Aspen Tower, make straight in
Okay,
runway
12,300
15,
to 9 DME.
For 15, report 2 mile final 401 Tango Sierra.
Let's go gear. Got to check approach speed. Clear speed is 129.
Oscar 1592, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Okay, gear down, fleet green, flaps are down indicated, auto brakes armed, speed brake is armed. We've been cleared.
Oscar 1592, Oakland Center, climate default 370.
30 knots fast, that's okay. Just bring this sucker down. So we're gonna go full flaps. Get the barn doors out there. Oh boy, this is sketchy.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, number 2 falling a Boeing 727 on 4 mile final, report that traffic in sight.
One ticket has the traffic and we're number 2 behind him.
This is really sketchy.
15 clear to land.
15 clear to land, number 2, 401 ticket.
We could save it though. Tim, good to see you, man. Tim, thanks for 20 months. Hope you're doing well.
Boise ground, there, Skyhawk 131 deniers, ready to act.
131 denier, Boise ground, safe position.
No, we got this. This is
Skyhawk 131
a very sketchy approach.
Right, or going left. Boise.
Sync rate.
131 denier, that's not my question, safe position.
All position is Al Scott.
131 denier, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha.
28 right via Alpha, 1 center.
Delta 1259, Oakland Center, roger.
Tactical approach.
09, no traffic reservation, UND airport, code IFR, cancellation, or misapproach this frequency, frequency switch advisory approved.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
First is out, decel. Okay. Tower, FedEx 717's clear Alpha 6.
Beautiful approach.
FedEx 717, taxi to parking via Alpha, get it?
Parking Alpha 717. Have a great night, man.
Good night.
The most spectacular of approaches. Could not have done it any better myself, he says. Never turned off the APU. Huh?
Com 3227, contact Aspen.
Or did we? No, never mind. We're good. I think I turned off the APU. Have to check the tapes on that one. Holy crap. Dude, it's freaking bonkers when you...
Good evening, .com.
It's freaking bonkers when you're coming in on that approach, man.
Runway 15.
Com 3227, Aspen Tower, number 2, following the twin outer on a 2 mile final, runway 15, clear to land.
Where can I park? Let's park over here.
15, number 2, .com 37.
This will stick her right here in front of this, excuse me, in front of this, probably ATR. But Ty, you say, United doesn't fly ATRs. I say, I know. But X-Plane was made a long time ago.
Boise Tower, Skyhawk 131, designer is ready to go, sweet right.
2129, Boise Tower, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right, 1 designer.
Like a glove. Yeah. Good enough. Okay, so we want you and you and you and you. And that APU's on. So we go there, switch the essential over to the APU. And no, I think about it. I don't think I ever turned the starter off. Nope. That stayed on the whole time.
Aspen Tower, Twin Otter 1 Ticket Series, clear Alpha 1.
Burr 401 Tango here, next parking the Alpha, maintenance 366. Parking Alpha with you, picture help.
That was freaking cool, man. That approach is so sketchy. I wish I could do that. I wish I could make it daytime during the replay. Now that's ramp presence among the Lears. Hell yeah, it is. Oh, that was too much fun. Friggin' Ian. I get the feeling Ian stopped in about 30 feet because he's in a Twin Otter. All right, how far is that? Oh, here he comes. He's right. He's coming right in. So watch this guy. Watch this guy come in. He's on the RNAV though, so he's basically cheating. So we came in over that damn mountain right there. Like that thing. That thing is really sketchy. Put it that way. Aren't all Aspen approaches not available? And I probably don't care. Flew it anyway. That's a good question, though. Yeah, I don't know where you'd find that information. It's not. It doesn't say on the. It doesn't say anything on the chart about it. Oh yeah, procedure's not available at night. You're right. Ah. Whatever. I mean, I was flying VFR anyway, so like, there's that. I could definitely see the airport the entire time. Get pretty bitter after a long whiskey flight. What? Oh, who's the spammer? Oh. Oh. Okay, we can take care of this guy. Sorry, guys. Fixed it. I got a number for you to call. Rod, how you doing, man? Alpha Quebec Romeo, welcome aboard. Yeah, sorry about that. We got the spammer taken care of. Is he in a 737? He's in a 319. And he's showing up as an MU2, but he was in a Twin Otter. All right. Well, let's see what we can see from that replay. Probably not much. Night flying. It's so sketchy. I want to know how close we were to the terrain. Like, I think I completely misjudged it. Like, I think I was way higher than I needed to be. Although, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we were just way higher than we needed to be. By we, I mean me. All right, we'll do a few of these night shots. Was not the prettiest of landings. Like, it was okay. I salvaged it. Even though, like, I should have gone around. I should have gone around when I was 3,000 feet per minute descending, you know, less than 5 miles from the airfield. And then I ballooned it a bit. So I think we were full on them here. If you didn't hear these earlier, here you go. Check these sounds out. Headphone warning. Oh, does night vision work? It does, but it ain't great. Check. That never gets old. Nope. Not at all. I want to check. Sorry. All right, so the night vision does work. So how close out here were we? So this is where the big descent started. Yeah, it might not have been super excessive, honestly. Like I think my problem is I didn't get it configured fast enough on the approach. I should have been basically fully configured gear out by the time I intercepted the localizer. Because you can see right here we are... Ooh, hello. Right here we're DME 9. So right here we're at FSMO. FSMO is supposed to be above 12. No, this is about right, actually. So we're 9 DME. So this is FSMO. We're supposed to be above 12.3, so 12,300. So I'm only 500 feet high from the floor. So this is literally how this approach is supposed to be, like how it's supposed to look. Now, what you would do coming in here is that like I should have been fully configured. So the gear was down, sure, but the flap should have been all the way out too. And I should have been ready for this drop to happen. Instead, I was 200 knots flying behind the airplane. Like I should have been 140, 150 knots fully configured. So I could have just dipped the nose down and we could have sailed it down. But like this, like as far as the actual like vertical profile goes, this isn't too bad for what the approach required. Oh, my altimeter isn't set either. Okay. Yeah, you're right. The altimeter was 3.4, so we might have been 1,000 feet off. Good call. I don't know that that's going to actually work. No, I'll just go back. Yeah, so I guess maybe we were 700, 800 feet off, but it wasn't like super high. My problem is it just wasn't configured fast enough. But that's all right. Whatever. We learned. I haven't flown this plane for a long time, so. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it tonight. I want to thank you all for coming out. It was a good time. Who can we say hi to? You say hi to them, and say hi to them. You say hi to him. Captain Aviation's doing some flying. Disgraced Pilot's playing some piano. You guys really good at piano. I'll let you guys figure out where you're going to go. I want to thank you all so much for coming out. Have a great weekend. Have a great evening. We'll see about, I think a Wednesday night stream is going to happen because my... She get back on Wednesday. One of these nights we'll do a stream. I think Wednesday is going to work. But we'll definitely be back on Friday. And the Embraer is coming up, man. And this year not found. Thanks for the bits. Tim, thank you very much for 20 months. I think we got everybody. So guys, have a great evening. Let's turn replay mode off so I can actually see the damn airplane. Replay mode off. There we go. And yeah, toodles. Where's music?